This is 51 Radio.
Thanks for listening.
Ghana forever broche nyina di dwumedie biaba Ghana ba kope ayedi embrace Moses yato ano ye bo sai ne se sua huri ni ne mudi aya kosua ne wa manone no ye nyankopon se emra so se ye di ba ye man Ghana mu be kire ne nchiri masunya ahoto enti Ghana ma ye wa manone nyina ye nka ye humomwe Sadi ebeya yeda yesu betumi abemu edi enimudi eni nyansa na kwasumu achedodo awa edi efri omei mu kwa manone no saa na daso wa enko bebiara na awra wosam prewo mu ne se yeni anom aye fenso so de kwa manone no bebre no na wiri wonkwa esne wona okodro yenya nkopon se Enkwasun na yeso na fedi ye di kwa wieye Nisremo o my bebrebe aye bia mana ye
Yo, Kwasuma, yes, no, yet you call every. Good afternoon to you, wherever you are. If it's evening, good evening to you. Welcome back to our show, The Truth Matters. I'm really pleased to be back again. It's a little bit cloudy out here in the Rockies. I'm guessing we have a snow coming, which I'm not quite ready for, but it's the season and nobody can stop it. Really good to see those watching live online. Let me welcome you guys. I'm Derek Nee, Gilbert, Tamita, Caroline. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please do well to share. If you're on Facebook, please share for us. We want more folks to join us. Today we have a really top discussions to do. And we have more for you, so please stay tuned. Don't leave us. If you're on the radio, please do well to visit our Facebook page and follow us. Also on our YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fire One TV, and on Facebook, it's Fire One TV as well. Please stay with us. We have more to discuss. Don't go anywhere.
Or maybe to say Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, China, Dubai, any of my old whoopee, a power yasun one more mentioned many auto. Ninani said, Mommy and Yina come away. No baby any or baby or my Ghana, my head. I just say any around Grangre, Yadi Jatua Meradi, says the gospel in market trema, so said. Ghana man penny when you penny for a man yinamo sorry waka. Na yeso may mwe, near Yanko Ponfa, Mobro, or May Mobo, no man menya muto. Braye way, we back one a boy, Okabo Momudo. Ghana may, Yenina ye back one day. As a far as that is a couple.
Yakabomo Ghana benya hoto prayewo we back one pre ebebu nemo mukambomo whatever you do it will not break apart, never will it fall apart. We thank God for our former leaders. One of them predicted what Africa will look like, and some are calling him a prophet, which I might not, but really surprising that is where we are right now. Africa is not united. If they would have, maybe things united, things would have been different by now. Things would have been better. It would have been a great continent. Each country by itself, a lot of divisions, among tribes, ethnicity, tribal wars, and it's like that togetherness, that unity is not there. So that continent is struggling, which I wish all Africans will wake up and come together and form one union with one common goal to benefit the new generation. We have more to talk about today, but before then, there are some special people in my life that are celebrating their birthday today, and one had hers yesterday. Our number one fan, Miss Gladys Osei, all the way out in Ghana. Yesterday was her birthday. Wishing her a happy belated birthday. We love you, Mama. You are so blessed, and we're blessed that you are fan of Fire One, and we're blessed to have you all the time watching us and staying tuned all the way from Ghana. And today is also Euphemia birthday. God bless you. I hope your day went really well. She's also in Ghana as well. God bless you. Enjoy this song. This is for you guys' birthday today. This is all to you, Miss Gladys Osei and Euphemia. Enjoy this song. And to anyone out there celebrating their birthday today, I love birthdays. And I'm wishing you guys a happy new year, because this is your new year. You walk around the sun 365 days, 366 being this year. And so I celebrate with you guys. I really love you. And to all our fans out there, enjoy this. I pray your life will be full of testimony in your new year. I see Ms. Margaret Osei is also watching us live on Facebook. Sanita Donquar is also watching us, and Derek Nee, I think I already mentioned him. Please do well and share this stream. Let's go on to business. It's been an interesting week out in Ghana. Soon I'll bring Mr. Kwame on, Ejenim Boateng, Nana Kokoto, to bring us an update out in the Ocean region, what has gone on this past week. And also, I do have our contributor, Sly, with us. I will welcome him and get Kwame on board in a minute. So please continue to stay with us.
Now we tell the story of how we overcame. Every day, testimonies everywhere. Testimonies, glory, hallelujah. I'm so full of praise. In the morning, testimonies, and in the evening, testimonies. Now we tell the story of how I overcame. I testify. I testify.
We all have our testimony. Mr. Sly, welcome to today's show.
Thank you.
How are you and how was your week?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm kind of busy today because the house is full. All the family came back from Omoko vacation. I found my bank here. I said, we'll be
Everybody's
attention. And they did this for 7 weeks in the So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's quite interesting. Well, full house. That is really good. Family is good. Always good to be with your family.
Yeah, but sometimes you need a little privacy too.
Well, if you're a family man, they will be there till they're about 21 and kind of move on with their life. So sometimes it's good, but you won't get that now.
I know.
That is really good.
Yeah.
So I do have a video. Remember, you requested a video from last week's show with our drivers in Ghana, and I do
Yes.
have that. A very short one that we'll watch. And I'll bring our brother on in a few minutes. See if it's he's ready that he can join us. So I'll have us watch that video.
Okay.
And get your thoughts on that.
Okay.
Already said that is it, oh my God, and dear friend of vocals. Yeah, Mama Yanka Mopo, the Enyauto. Yakamopo, Angana, the Enyauto. Yakamopo, the Enyauto. Yeah, what on there, yo, Kabo Muneyo. Yeah, oh my God, I'm there. Ghana, you are approaching now. Mommy, come on, yeah, me.
Yo, Ghana Mai and Kabum Neye. If you're not joining us, first will be share screen for us. Please share for us. Do well to share to get others on board to join us today. Me were a video that I wanted to share. We have a video of Ghanaian drivers, how some learn how to drive, and a little bit of requirements. So let's watch this now.
For one TV Sunni, the Mamma Trust. Yasaba Montesubio, ya, any Yanamo Ababedin corner, semi book to Jimno, Yabana, Yabasumo. Yes, it is an 8 year one. Yabusa said, Ghana had them a quaban a draw for Faso, not one Sia Catchy, the quabas no Faso, ya, or you one license, ya, or the Juma. And don't come in a driver for the Abedin Monteso, Nebusa, said, see a old manima. It will make me, near drivers need any emperor. A process. Name is starting in mates. The name of our name, like a crack, and a Yabaku. A far lances is some day, and the who say lances there, or lance office. And this is a process. Okwa
ɔmo bɛkyerɛ kwan a ɔbɛfa so a wɔn nsa bɛka lances no ɛne nneɛma a deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wɔyɛ ansa na wɔn nsa aka lances no ke ne nyinaa no wɔn sɛ adeɛ biara no the more a wo yɛfrɛ no sɛ wo practice no na wo bɛyɛ perfect ɛti driving school foɔ no at times ayana untimi emblem wɔn too much because driving school no won nya more time to say yeah no na we timatena car we bia 2 years 3 years and sana what my baby nya license and they start to adwuma so but driving school they agree at 1 month 2 months no worry so timi woni say no ni nyina kwan adwuma no I did yeah, but last year no uduru wa ni nyina testing pass here o mi adwuma from every tafo about Dr. Mensa adwuma o every Dr. Mensa ekwa Ashton CPC na drive there open ye pa there ya ultimate ana say test obi foul no watch lecture driving school no mo there what say obi wa be driving school kra na to do no ana experience no eni ho che say time o mudi sua ekohu school no mre no sama wo mo obi wa be wie driving school na say experience no e di probre no omu no le mo mu sua pa na oku dia a che say wo ye aduma na wo ye drive aduma na mo wo pese wo sua car pra dia ene wo commit wo sua no driver ni ho a na ekoyie pa
can say pese me yes can time me debate na say we school pese me to asuntina me debate na me nya more experience of film
na o sha say ka no say twa na
o me say ba yes ya say ene na me sha say
na ka driving school o na we so I didn't know play we yes driving school
that's driving school no ska yes can meet you and you better say mba patrika into ono no kwa na ne ko so that me hu sua entem say me ko driving school you na ba kire
TV so ne so na ye ba bonte any driver for ebedi nkomo esua ade no ha ana edi esie nyame ya mada fofo ebe saba na ya baba somo sofo kwa me eje ni boatin na wo koto ni Kofi Ghana ebo mi chidom edema se ema mu ina mo ene share enya
Yo, you bema kwame and Kofi Ghana yedamase for this video. Nyamin Sharmo. So this tells us how some of the Guineans learn how to drive. It seems like sounding like experience is the best teacher. So most of them learn from drivers dada. I know we have more of this. We'll bring you more very soon from other part of Ashanti region to a different division. So I will let my brother come in as his thought on this. If you're out there and you want to call to contribute to this, you are more than welcome. I'll open up the lines now as we go. So if you want to call, you can call anytime to contribute. Yeah, I know my name.
Scanada say that's your teacher interview kakra na ene ni ka say to drivers ni bebre. So I'm coming out. Some are talking about scam being on the Beko driving school. Others are talking about the experience. That is a very big part of the Beka say, how could you answer no? Sabio, Tafkache, or far a children or Yan Sakan because of bad media. And maybe a bit hard to but so we'll call the ground up for what I know because back home, those days now, I used to sell cars into me got driving license, me got DV plates up from driving license, so I know all this stuff. And then some of them cry the book no cry mana road signs, they don't know the road signs. Obu ho cry Obu sign say how long and that's a hen or call for the driving when yeah, but Obaka say, oh, you're a good driver. Like I said, no, ɔne ne wɔfa nante ɔne ne papa nante school sam no ne sika wɔde kɔ school nti no ɛsɛ wo start di mate after mate no wɔnya experience no wakɔgye ne lunches. And then when he was just asking them, they feel a little bit shy, and I said, little bit scared, so I'm out.
Yeah.
They don't know what to kind of say, kind of what's that is, yeah.
I'll have you pause right there. We'll come back to that, but I have Kwame on the line. Let me welcome him and see what he's got for us. Hello, Kwame.
Hello, Ahima.
Yeah, Kwaba.
Najuzo nyado.
Yo. Ghana te saying Kumase and Impata Mubia ho yede.
Nyamiadum, ayenso enyeboko sa.
Na me tete say na watri akrofo ni ade ha adwen wo Kumase Impata mu.
Enya asem keto akra na ni nso enyan pa.
Wow.
Etienam so ama aposifo akasa yebetu ya. Afi di omanfo timemu fonso aka ne nyina ebebiem na de ma abusiafo asabe maje brena mutie ehwe fire one save.
Yo. Yeah, before your baby no so no this week na EC finalize everything for election 2020 with the names that will be on the ballot, no. How was the outcome?
But that's it. Ohima. About to no your has to about to commission. Yeah, o say give you ke mu be da hon mo. En from abe fam no bia atene ho ase no. Won gusu a eye nhye. Na otwi mu a me kira no banda no ho a. E na about to commission. E frɛ amanyoko nyina no ditu mo anim sɛ about to no de friend balloting. Se ye call akoto aba no hwan na bedi kan wo so na beto so mienu sa hye no so mo ye na answer na kra no na wodi kan egugu so ayi won ma o metimi agina ya no ye dumienu eno edi kan e de ho asem abadada enti ebra won si a hodom no wan se ahyase no na bloggers ni no bloggers ni ya no mo pro mo hododo en sanni bi wo hana o ma anya abotira bonse na o mo mesi informe o man fo ju no
Yeah, the audience, yeah.
na dem ba kwa manage pa ya 1 kilo no say munya abotre du mosuko ansana mahwe e dia babontin ebra mudu ho no ana abato commission du manim say omo ye dumienu na se de be ya pepepe ye bebe munti no watwere ba ko mienu 1 2 3 sa ko si dumienu no enti obi amra no meyi enti no mo ye no mienu de tie ni first one no omo ko yi wie ye no ansa na mu gina sa numbers ne so e dia koyi main position on the ballot e do munya ko du ho no ana bato commission no atwere 1 2 3 sa 12 anu mko yiye e di wa yi one no na se wona abedi kia koyi position on the ballot no ta na ni na ba na wie ye no ye di hu susan so ba na en na bere a omu yi wie ye no ma me yakua donko e na yi one na en no kire se position on the ballot no na ko akoyi the first na number ne ba out you say yakua donko di obeko die e na krofo ko kire say yakua donko ko one e no NPP amanyo ko no ko yi 4 ana NDC amanyo ko no yi 8 and the banner microphone nam say NDC to so 8 e o ballot paper no so patronate sa 8 ne kire say on the to so 8 ya obeko no akoyi the main position no e o ballot paper no so enti nam so mom ko yi na won ko yi no say na hye no ko enti utie yen na woni dua bato na chira nyame aduma December 7th abato na ekoso no wo ballot paper no so say na hye no etie do di kan e wo so NPP amanyukuku no ono ene di kan e wo so eno Ghana mampani nana adodan kwakufu ado wona say to frank adema NPP amanyukuku no di otosumienu NDC amanyukuku National Democratic Congress ya di otu franka adema omo omampani a mre bi atwemo na otia kunwa so owura John Dramani Mahama di otosumiensa Ghana Union Movement e twani tia plan boom e twani tia plan boom eno Christian Andrews ya do na afre no sofo chiri abosom ono na toso miensa di otoso enan Convention People's Party CPP eno di odi omanimu Ivor Kobuna Green Street. Ono ana to so nan. Enum no aye Mame Ekpiadonko. Nye no. Ade Ghana Freedom Party JFP. Your tosto in Siano aye Henry Herbert Larty and no a Great Consolidated People's Party JCPP. Your tosto and son a Hassan Ayarga and no APC or People's Congress and no your tosto watch a Percival Kofi Akparu Liberal Party Ghana and no a some ha I Kofi Akparu ne die no the otoso enkono PNC Kube Amaku no Kube and David Apesara or no any do many Franca at the moment after the otoso do PPP Papa seeing the party no Progressive People's Party and the otomo at the moment se Franca tunino Bridget Akosia Gebanku the otoso edubako NDP National Democratic Congress NDP. And no Nana Kunadu Ajimai Rollins National Democratic Party. Nana Kunadu Ajimai Rollins Ono Ana ene Otoso Edu Bako. Ana fe di Otoso Edumino independent candidate Alfred Kwame Asiedu Walker. Na eba yen si e kasa die Romanfo kasa wo ho. Ebinom kire mu a baby o dare timi kire so bedin kunma na so woni nkunu be misu kire dabi enti sa o track record any near waye ana kire so bedin kunim enti e ba MPP am yekon so we de soro koda se Ghana mampani da soro no ye ba aba ni na awie no 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 da soro ana ndi so dabi when the second coming of JM yeah so be do Ghana ha de a eno ne nsama etwa go pa enye asem ke 20 so obusa isi ne nioma oye ne ballot na waye no am eno ne dia to na ba ko a esan eto aso metimi dia ma wo voter transfer ebra wo twere di no mo ko senior high school sa hodom e ko twere di no e ma sa bere won ma no senior high school sa no ma di vie du wotwe no o mo twere mu din na make us obu ho ma sa bere no o tepa senior high school na so we school obesta ko tena so kwa se ni pa ba ko tepa na ko twa ba no ana so be dey sa fo no ana isi mo akonya no se won betimi akọ na omo akosisa wonu edin enti no de atia no se edin no obeyi afita pa ho no de akọ asokwa no pese otire edin oto na ba no ene fa voter transfer into the nansa ne si ho no mo a eneyi waye wie na no ko so wie enura efiada ana oye se de bi bebre na ka kire wonu entimi nye enti ode da ba ko eka ho enti meka se de enen nan ana ode ye ne nyina no sa voter transfer eno koma abambofo ene sukufo a omo kire mu din no ne nyina no waye edi ewie so busa idea yes ne fo ba se aduanan enum anase aduanan nan a akeyi a Ghana fo hwe nsom kwakwato aba no de abato komisa no ogusu a ototo enioma kama se de be ya bibia nso betumi akoso na Ghana mampani wa hyebo se kwambi aso no obehwe se wo makwa mampani abato no be ye pepepe na mframa fam ne mu ada ho pefe na bibia nso etumi akoso adwehwe kura ne mpani se hunu wo mu a yenko ebisa nti no beba so na bibia nso etumi akoso nti abato no mu nsem no ana ye de ama menim se metumi akomanim na de to asom de ama ode a
ya menyo be ma to asom mame
me to asom de ama ode a na wotwe mu ensem asisi pa se mani bu a eni pa be se miensa ana ato na nanom ewo ensedo na yensha semfri Atonsu High School Junction ehonum ana abrante bi a oye evaluator na ono de se bi apese oton dan ana oto dan a obehwe no ahebo a esefata na odi ama wo Atonsu High School Junction so okosa na mfu bi a oye Indomie ewo honom de tia ze tenyi etu akasa enkrofo mienu bi nipa bonfo bi edi no ntente akobo dituo ya the briefcase ekura no ene envelope bi ekura no ne mkrate wo mo nyina wo masesa ediko sha sekro na binim se esika ne wom na ne yonko no a okokosa nche mu na enkrata ena na ewo mu asabre aposifo mani abere pasa kodom ya omohwe sha nipa bonfo a wonu eyesa no na eba de sa na kenim se eja akwakoda igus edi hu abobo no a ena atinga janse me kire ahonjo ene ne mpotemo ehon so etuo kasaye ema China ni bi ne how ono nso etuo kan no na me ne yewu asɛm deɛ nanso ɔmo hɔ no ɔmo hu asɛm na bi sere ne ade ɛne sɛ kya ne ni to ka no da fam ana ni shafo ne sɛ erade jimio na nya asɛm keto akora ana ɔmanfo hɔ no ɔmo ɛma no so a ɔmo de ne kɔ konfa no kye aban ayarsa bia no de nyame adom oguso ɛgye ayarhwa ɔmfiri mu na ɛba no saa no ɔmanfo ɛmhyehyɛ ɔmo suro paa ɛnam so mo fra post for senke bɛyɛ a ɔmo mmra no mɛbɔ ban ɛmfa mo ɔmo minia wonim deɛ wɔ mu
There bio, I just saw the bomb.
Ahodwo hɔ no ɛma yɛ sɛ kɛni amanfo kodi nkɔm so ɔmo suro ɔmo ba TV so a akromfo betumi atagete wɔn na ɔmo ayɛ wɔn nyɛ doa ne sɛ nyɛ hwee na ɔmo kyerɛ yɛ sɛ yɛ kyerɛ ma kyerɛ mo na no yɛtu adan fi hɔ no mo dɔn hwere na yɛkyi pɛpɛɛpɛ na akromfo nsa de moto ba hɔ no
Same day.
Obi a same day
Na China ni no na eno no omo bebo ne kro no ana omo ne wo issue bi ana
China ni no na bag bi hye no moto am enti no mo take mu Land Cruiser bi na black ano China ni no see say okwa akoto airtime ewo Hatinga Junction of Fidelity Bank n'anim ho no ma oga ho airtime na to ni kasa no ana bag kra mo tam de koye eno so mo kire ma documents na wo mu a enye sika ene ne wo enti saa bia no mo je China ni bag no ebo di to ne kwa osuku na ko yisika na wo gina ho no mo peka dia ko nti gina mobile money vendor bi enim de hu ya ne se moto ni etuo o ma hwim sika na yesa woni ma de kasa ya ntutu a na nso mo di bia ne ye enti bread du ho ne ya posifo gina ho de ndende moto i be sensia ka o mo kosoro ba fom sa enti potem mo de se oti moto so a na nkrofo dwane de nam so amasese kasa ya posifo ache abranche ba ko msu se wonim asem hu bia enhwemu egusu ekoso o mo chema aberepɛ mo befrɛ sɛ ntwefo nhwemu na ne yakoso nyina mo de atua ne ba de saa fire one TV yɛn sɛ bɛba na ne de ne akyerɛ hɔ no na ɛno ana asantemantam police rempema sie du mekyɛ Ashanti Regional Police Commander COP Kwasi Mensa Duku akasa na ɔsi we di adwobrɛ ɔmo kuso etu ho anamo na ɔmo ani da fom paa ya akato ne bro ne nipa bɔnfo mu di sɛ adwuma ɛwɔ asantemantam ha no ɔmakɔ na ɔmakɔtɔ ɔmo so na ɔkasa wie ya pɛni sɛnya ne nteɛ sɛ wokɔ nsuta ɛne mpɔtɛmɔ wofiri nsuta a kuro bi wɔ hefrɛ ne berem ɛno nso akrɔmfo akɔto ahyɛ dwedifo ma so de wɔn nsa wo ma no ase agyegye wɔn sika akyɛ sɛ bɛɛ sɛ 2 days nie kaa nkɔ kaa ma ne sɛntiɛ no sɛ adrabafo afiri nsuta ɛkɔ berem no kyerɛ sɛ da biom kwa ne ɛkɔkyɛ wɔn abɔ ma gye mu sika nti sɛ ɔmbɛtu kaa paa akɔ ne ɛkɔgye mu ho nneɛma deɛ ɔmo nkɔ nti dwedifo mu kɔdi dwa deɛ ɔde mmɔmɔne ama ne superku kyerɛ sɛ de wakɔ akɔfa yi entenam ne ade nkomu kɔtɔn ade ama ahɔfoɔ no ɔmo nyinaa ka kyerɛ mo nneɛma ɛsɛ kyerɛ nam so wɔn so de adesrɛde ato apolisifoɔ ne abambɔfoɔ ne bɛyɛ a ɔmo mo kyɛw wɔnum emra ɔmo ɛboa enti wɔ ha na akorɔ no sam ne awuo no ana ne yi mabɔ mu adie ama wɔn na metoa so a na this week deɛ story baako a trending na obiara ka bi ɛyɛ akyem bata bi ya eno ewo atoye mantem mo
yo minima before ma wato aso no ma mbisa wasem bisa wo akromfo ne police for I almost stress it was say bomb ho by na Ghana police how omojuma ne saying how do they work? Do they have cars to patrol the cities, the roads and things to say memfa ne sese bi obia ye wo patrol cars Kona bia be obeshia police they are patrolling or they are parked there and so say nipa ni hu the presence of the law enforcement and I say tension kakra nipa ni suntunu say but the crowd will be chima it's hardly almost the same system organa say ana
anu de emetimi aka say e wo form police surveillance no wo form the same ti and say highway patrols no crowd akoye say mika ka akoye kwantempo nemo sem potemo pa se wonu boban omo bom pempe na aboa ama bambo hu nsem agina na so na ofom ti ama Ghana fo bi kra ke adwen se de omo ntiye sentie se wonim na opia na dwa ahwe na asem etimi akwakoto e o suppose for akade ni a de o se nkomodi adwuma ya na ofom ti sentie ne se asem bi sikra na afre post ni no etimi di best don hwele ba kwa anza na oduro wo asmato kra na for report dem post was kwachi no bera me kai ma me bia no odi na ko che na ko se obi threaten so obi ku no no koye obo post for mani a post for se ma me kwachi na bra na ansa ne akasem no edipa na wa threaten me so be kum me nkwa che ne mra
No be to be chira nko bo no police de no.
ai ediwe no ama omanfo I raise concerns about security issues I work hanom and I'm so proud my Asante regional minister so honorable Simon Simon said the agency don't beti soja for omo he na say hwe a esanso ya bato afi they say dey be enko yes ya tutuo ni ade ne enko for how bi ama no won e ba beti soja for egum said dey be ya soja for no be gina mantwa ne aposifo ni na wonim atumi abo eban na bibia nso atumi akoso kama enti no ye de ekoso e wo hanom
na wo kan be bi say akronfo nyina no mote motorbike so no mudi kodi sa nyamransem no meaning say in this election it might say the former president no it's saying so if he's being re-elected or be legalize okada what would be your thought on that because it seems like this motorbike here no one omodi di sa nyamransem
no kwasem die na senga na fobia so retia sade no mukire mu a ye kokro mpo ne ne besoa ye man krofo tumi krata wo mremu so mumfanya adwuma mpo na de omdi dwumani nti ekoba se mpanimfo masa tumi krata no na obia de bi aye adwuma de a enye betimi ama kro no bo awurukasam ne ewudie na akosoro free say ansa na be kura be bantima sda aso ne nimo krofo di moto ekoi bo obi tuoku no eje ne husika sans na nanse ya de che se bebre ti na so amanfo kire mu a ke be kura moto no empanfo hwe na se be gi atum no munye mfiri okra enzo obusa ya na eno no
wow but try so call western region hall what happened there was it western and central
eastern region
eastern instead
okay atoye mantem na arahusema free atoye mantem aba ya na wotwe mu die ye sorry ni nyanya twea pie bi hie senso ne de papa so wi a eno ane eka aso da bi esi ho no ya akwakodwiri ede agu asori ya nkrofo so amenam so sakwa arahusema de ama omanfo ho no na de omunie na omo kroni achimbata bi entie die pa krono achimbata bi na ebra onum ewo honum a omo asori ebo mpa ya ochirem kra so de na otwe akomchino ne mpa ebo na hihye so ya omugusu a ebo mpa ya na omugusu ebo mpa ya no ana abrosan yo ya eto aso be sinsia edwiri zim
wow
edigu wonso na ochirem a enipa be se ediosia ana sabre na wonum ewo honum a wonum ebo mpa ya enti ebegu omo so saa no na afi omo wo nyina aye omo dambo free say edwire gu omo so omo ntimi nyi omo anu mo hyase enti rescue team no agina ho no saa besi ne enaka wa be se ne nanie omo gusu e wo ho no a omo dwire se de be ya won ebenya omanfo a omo ho no na rehusu me wo ne se enipa aduonu mienu 22 die sabre ka sei wonum atwa na nanom ewo ensiedo enti nipa 22 die wonum efremo
so 22 in your body so omo ehun right
22 no 29 ana omayi aduonu nkono 29 ne mu 22 ana wonum je kana na wo na je wonum efremo enti sabre ka sei kura no omo guso a wonum eguso ehwese bia kemu anase ebinke mu a na sem di kan ye no asne man so akroso mansini ni mu ya ewo atoye mantem mu kese enya asem ketua eno achimodan ne potemon na osofani a oda sorry na no prophet akwa Isaac dudu afra akwa Isaac menim say the dinner ring bell dia prophet akwa Isaac ya ene wono so apostle wo afra so omra na wonum entutu na no na ohunu se de enyema ko eno mu hunu and church of prosperity yeah prophet Isaac and down nti nipa no de onum yenu na sabre ka say won atoa na nanom ewo ensie do
na time I dey see no na so for dey ni hobi
there be ebra se eja on se Ghana sorry no ɔmo hyɛ aseɛ saa no koraa meka sɛ asɔrema no ne asɔfoɔ nketewa no de kan wɔ hɔ ma wɔn ɛbɔ mpaeɛ nti ɔmo yi mpaeɛ no a afei na sɔpanin no ankasa aba rempim asi edu no na afei mpaebɔ ne deliverance ne ade no akɔ so nti bere a ɛyɛ saa no na ɔsɔfoɔ no ankasa deɛ na ɔni hɔ bi nti no n'asɔrema ne n'adwumayɛfoɔ bi a na wɔ hɔ no maako aduosia ana wɔn wɔ hɔ no a ɛdan no edwiri egu wɔn so a saa bere deɛ ɔnom atumi ayi bie yɛ a nea aka no ɛbaayɛ koraa no mpanyinfoɔ kyɛ ɔmo nhyɛ dɛ ne nipa dodoɔ koraa bi so efiri sɛ odu hɔ no ebinom sɛ yɛ 60 ebinom sɛ yɛ 63 ebinom sɛ yɛ 50 yɛ akyɛ sɛ ama mpanyinfoɔ wɔnom ehu nea ɔmo yɛ ne nyinaa nkɛmfoɔ no excavators ne ade gu hɔ nom a wɔn ɛyɛ adwuma gidigidi national disaster management organization a yɛfrɛ no NADMO ɔmo mpanyinfoɔ wɔ hɔ nom na BNI-foɔ ɛno ɛyɛ bureau of national investigation ɔmo nso ɛwɔ hɔ nom afei police ɛwɔ hɔ nom soldiers nso wɔ hɔ ana ɛwɔ bi a soldiers no ɔmo firi jungle warfare soldier no ɔmo kɔ a yɛfrɛ no jungle warfare ɔmo de bat rɛnkyɛm sɛ yɛmɛ yɛn ho yɛnyɛ hare na yɛmmoa wɔn ɛwɔ hɔ ana yɛn nkurɔfoɔ bi nso wɔn ankasa tum hɔ si hɔ nom a wɔn nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ nom eastern regional minister nso owura Eric Kwakye Dafoɔ ɛbaa ɔno nso da hɔ nom a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa DC ɛde ma ɛyɛ Akyemɔdan municipal ɔno nso ɛyɛ ɔno nso ɛwɔ hɔ bi a ɔmo nyinaa kyɛ sɛ mini aba ɔmo wɔ hɔ nom a ɔmo nyinaa hwɛ sɛ ɔmo betumi ne mpaebɔ a yɛbɔ ne sɛ ɔmo betumi ahwɛ na biribiara nso atumi akɔ so nti wei deɛ na wɔtwe mu kyɛ sɛ akoyare ho sɛm akoyare ho sɛm ɛde ama Ghanafoɔ nyinaa a nipa aduonu mmienu wɔn nyinaa kranana wɔn atoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ toɔ.
Now, more me finding out the cause of the dino fall, and I say, what have they come up with so far?
Eba asisia no ana Environmental Protection Agency EPA Ghana de areho o maba abonten se wonum eba na o makoye inspection Ghana he na ahwa abresan ne dan ahodo bi a enye na wonum agudregu so hwe edan no na ho mfunyi no obo se dan ni so nyina na aye mere nenso won ma na ye o masede se o mehwe na o mutu anamon sempo se edwere gu kura no aye ma obi ankomu no ma anye enti eba yi ana omuche se won eba be sa de no enya se obi na anye na adwuma ye fiche dan na aye mere ne gina bre ne obi na aye mere pa.
Wow with the bomodena DH mama, because I want to know more like dino musi ni da ben and I meaning say dino cry yes of one they are current part of it no they yeah sorry no right
sa ena dan no so esi ho ache dan no si ho ache na dan no kra no omasi a abrosan soro kwa no buso omoto aso nti ase no de omasi awi abrosan soro no na omunya mo so kra ya ye flow so soro no mo sha se hihye bi ato aso ene se adwiri ede egu omanfo eso a akwakoye arehosem ede ama Ghana fo nyina.
Yay. Well, our heart goes out to family be my share or my share with this tragedy very hard at this time. So
bakunso akemu
ahamanenko
afia bato ayekoto no sa afia se ekoto ba aposifo de bia eho hye pa eba na omanfo adom ho so de fa hot spot bia yanhwe ya entokwa betimi esi tututu betimi akoso na aposifo de empem nan ene ediokono hotwe 4098 flash points and diaba ya omuka che Ghana fu nya so mo no mo so na sa 4098 flash points no ya obia enhwedie na ahwemu a 4000 no Ashanti region ko anya mu be se ahensia ene ekire 600 ya chese emia hodo bi a wa Asantema ntem mo se eye flash point ya se ho huru super ent no bambo oso mo miemu baby ti se adanse offense not afi asanwase afijase askore afi adwira secheduma se bekwai obuase west old tafo afi asokwa kwada so dwaben atwemamponi a chese doso ya omuchire mu a saa mia wei ehwo hye pa ejebe ya omanfo nyina emo mani na ho no saa nso na odi woni chire mia bi ti se eye bono regional 10 obakaya mre bi atwam kɔto by election bi wɔ 10 district no mo kyerɛ sɛ ɔno ɛhye paa sans na German South Banda na afi wanchi ni nyinaa ka obi okɔ bunu Easter atebubu amanten ɔmo se hɔ ɛhye papa enti ɔmanfo hɔ no ɔmo na ɔmo nso sans na Techima North hɔ de as usual ɛhɔ hye ɛnya asɛm ketewa kora Kintampo South yɛ ni nyinaa ka ho ohwɛ baabi te sɛ bunu region so a ɔmo se baabi te sɛ ɛyɛ Brekum East afi Brekum West Sunyane West ɛna afi German North ni nyinaa hɔnom ɔmanfo ntwe yie sans na do ni kyerem ɛwɔ Central region so a ɛwotu senya East Gomua West ɛna afi ɛwotu senya West ni nyinaa keso mabɔ so a ni nyinaa deɛ ɔmo ka na sɛ ɛyɛ 4098 hot spots ɛbɛyɛ a Ghana fo mo mani na hɔ na edu hɔnom na sɛ on ɛkɔ akɔto aba no a obia asonsɔn ne ho sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnkɔfa basabasa ebia ama tie no ɛyɛ nea enei abeto dwa posifoɔ ka yɛde atudwa ntimi nua na ɔtwe mu nsa hodo a etwa guye na yɛso yaba ama betwa menti fi twa menti no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ mo so ɛbɛnya bi no meti of Fire One TV so
yo binema yɛda wase wɔ nea ɔde abrɛ nsɛm bebree you hope say this hotspot no aban no ebedi ho dwuma na wama aban before ɛwɔ ɔmani mu no on the election day no wa smash maybe amama kɔ I know some who the president of them there ebema any tension any obia bad intentions be almost some of the beba no they will change their minds. My slide, do you have any questions?
Hotspots no, is it because of more individual parties members in the independent in China Mahona hot and I say I know say something big is Kumasi the end boy no fence so enough need those some hot most of election time but ebi abeka ho a ama as a horse wire is it because BBT self for me na say last week now because independent candidate be from MPP echo na normally again no mu gina so mu se sa de no aye ho na se sa bia na e
factor some gina so no so dey work no build up to election we no baby yempa baby tse be kwai na independent candidate back when the incumbent MP or deputy speaker of parliament was make so I'll be any campaign in your message and anti say back radio station various campaign back for both honor yeah it's a quiet my book and this country and we within MPP now more so what you say you know baby on my independent candidates or more friend baby so my NDC NPP yeah baby to say drop on so NDC seat I was something NPP about so be seat no and then this is on train it will be a bought the ballot one by said the be ya wonum en lose seat no e je ko ba sa boss na attention about hono e ba sa na nim ko ebuke to bi afi na dan ma abo and who you say akwa attention between NPP and NDC no your baby hono ma akwa attention between and within the party especially independent candidates for example that could be self for me now test woman aye independent candidate ya wagina e wo hono mo na only NPP ni e afi NDC ni so asa be ka ho enjama tension the more than pa and there are several factors and a year and pen for the gina so when the determine hotspot no e bi also which mu a to brand ababontin a they say we etu e call one mountain so dosun be say million mienu yeah e bu bebre na ye register ye enti no sa hotspots ahodo yom de betu dwai omo kan ma bom manfo kokose obi am na ni na ho onu bibia on tiase a ba post for amane e bi ukoto aba so ho obi a akwan ko yonya do a ti se obusa ya na ye wo ho no
me da say there to so mienu ye asori na sabe emududo no ahwemokra am say in fact most of the churches start to Ghana no are resem go okro bi fie na efrase bu o adue bi ase na efrase ebi start to school da me na me bisa say still now do they have any measures as obi betia sorry they have to go through and I say unyo obi fie bi emu suka kredi anu about tent no aye na what start we ya na there measures na me feel say we free say teacher for police for us a ban no ade ato sɛnea bɛ nipa betumi atena ana nipa betumi akɔ na ɔmo free asɔre ase.
Sɛ meka sɛ Ghana ɛwɔ blueprint bi a ɔmo de ato ɔsom ɛne ho nhyehyɛ ho a sɛ afe na bi ba di ana minim ɛfiri sɛ wɔka no sisi a meti ha yi sɛ menya ɛyɛ coat bi hyɛ kogyina park bi so sɛ sɛ mebɔ mpae no amate asɔre so na nkurɔfoɔ di m'akyi ɛti no saa ne teɛ baabi obi abɛgyina bi otumi te asɔre nhyɛ bie ne hɔnom ana aban no abakɔ ne aban ati so no ɔmo nni saa pepa no they don't have that political wall sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ de sɛntiɛ no sɛ woka asɔre asɛm a numbers yɛ wɔ hɔ dɔɔso yɛnto aba ma no na ɛbɛm ɔno nso suro so ɔbɛli so vote enti ɛba saa no a na ɔgyae mmerɛ bi aban no kora yɛ sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ na asɔfo atua tax ɛno ɛho asɛm sɔre no nyɛ asɛm ketewa ana ɔde ɛyɛ ehu ɛm ne dompe yɛ ɔgyaeɛ enti sɛ yɛ regulate asɔre no deɛ Ghana ha no nyɛ adeɛ bi kɔ so deɛ ne sɛ ɔyɛ a no ma register na ɔde kɔ aban krataa mu ɛno twa ho a asa obi nso wɔ hɔ nom a ɔno register koraa de hwɛ nsɔre a ɛwɔ Ghana ha no ma ɔmo nkyɛmu bɛyɛ sɛ deɛ deɛ ɔmo register ɛno ansa wɔato asɔre na wɔsene na wɔyɛ obiara koraa tumi sɛ bia mosque koraa no mefie ha a metie ya na baabi obi ate bia bonso na de hɔn so asi so wobɛtie no wɔteɛ mu wallahu akbar na wɔyɛ asɔre wobɛtie no asɔfo bi ahyehyɛ mfidie wɔ baabi bom asɔre no mefie na wɔba wokɔka sisi yɛ sɛ woyɛ bɛyifoɔ enti sɛdeɛ wɔka no deɛ nhyehyɛ papa bie ne wɔde ma mu obi asɔre yɛ a na ɔyɛ n'adeɛ.
My last question here, video that's video now my hear about drivers and how they acquired licenses and how now more linear. Before say behind the scene, no, will be can be big go assume a kind of fashion and license because when you say coming on the media, no, I mean it's a bad thing. Some of us say how a kind of fashion license, but now I just want to find out say behind the scene, no, will be can be a kind of fashion and you know actually.
Sɛ wobɛnya license wɔ Ghana ha na ɛden na mema ahwɛ soɔ adeɛ ɛfrɛ no passport birth certificate license sɛ wonyɛ obi a wo star ɛde nso wobɛnya ne ntɛntɛm meka no saa wokɔ a kyɛn sɛ wode brown envelope so deɛ ɛfrɛ no bribe ɛyɛ open secret nkurɔfoɔ ntumi nka nti no drivers dodoɔ no di mate odi mate a anaasɛ odi mate a na wɔsua odi mate a bɛyɛ 2-3 years sa ɔhu twi a na ɔkɔ akɔgye license nyanam sɛ Ghana hɔ no nkurɔfoɔ dodoɔ no a ɛbrɛ okura sika no sɛ bi a aban no twa toɔ sɛ wokɔgye license a wobɛtua 500 Ghana cedis a woahwɛ yɛ abɛgye license bi na ɔtua bɛyɛ 1,500 ne sɛ ntiɛ ne sɛ yɛmfrɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi goro boys sɛ woansi ne so a license no ɛbɛtumi adi 1 year na mmaa wobɛkɔ ɛdeɛ wokɔyɛ sɛ eye test wafeli na ahɔ ne test wafeli nanso wodeɛ tua sika bribe no a wɔpɛ no wotua a test no koraa menkɔ wote dɛ ma ne yɛka te so wapass bɛgye wo license enti no dodoɔ no ara no asua ɛwɔ berɛ a wɔmudi make na ɔmo hunu kaa ne twi a ɔmo akɔ license office na wɔn akɔ na ɔmo akɔ akɔgye license no.
Wow.
Teacher Dasi.
Yo, me no remember Kwame. You better was say. Well, and the contribution out there by the reporter. Yeah, it's Ghana over the week now. They're brain. It seems like nothing in that was like a good news that is going on.
Maybe some question mark. Teacher come with me say mama for me say mete na what you say.
Okay.
You see amo compiling names no for election no enye ready. No krebe no.
Enye ready and frɛ. Incident yɛ ne sɛ brother just say answer be ka bɛ sɛ bosimi miɛnsa koraa ma yakɔto aba no. Also the official register Emma political parties no. You be able to say register we and you koto aba no. Ebio ansa na won ebe file nomination form na nsem ko file no. Just be in your official register. Nanso yom dia na provisional provision na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nyɛ mo adwuma nwie provision na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nyɛ mo adwuma nwie nti bi afɛ na sɛ ɔmo de official one bɛba abɔnten deɛ yɛ watwe yam te sɛ deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛyɛ provisional register ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ nom a ɛde yɛ nyɛ hwɛ no sɛ official one ɛbɛba.
Okay.
All right. Minerva, you better was it. Well, Ejumapa, Udi, Ede Ebuafaya one media. I mean, Cheryl.
No shamus.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
All right, listeners and viewers, thank you for hanging around with us today. I really appreciate guys joining in now. Since you're now joining in on Facebook, Mr. Sobe share stream namaye bomodiana share. Let me mention some names. If you do have comment, please do well to send it, or if you want to call to contribute to today's show, you're more than welcome to do that. The lines are open as we're still in discussion. If you within the United States, which may have 303-800-6277, 303-800-6277, or outside US, which may have your WhatsApp line +1 720 238-1489 +1 720 238-1489. Yadamase, Omo joining us here, Emmanuel, Midrisu Lukman, Said, Michael Kwame, Alhassa, all these names, you know yourself, you're on here. Eric, Nanamwako, Med Obusu, Vivian Nkansa, Reader, Enoch, all of you guys, we really appreciate you. Really do appreciate you for tuning in. We're here for the truth and to inform and educate. So please stay with us. We'll continue the program soon. Nkabom neye odo neye se edo ye ho a ye ni achinye me will another video I may show with Ghana elections 2020 ye nua be makwame any team e wo Ghana ebo apro eco market ko interview nipa ni bi ehwe o madwen abato no what they think and who they think should lead the country. Nti muma yenya so na yenti now I have so more Facebook mo this video
for emamu ina tena se Fire One TV so ne yasamba yene mu ebehia na yedi gita ho afade ekoso e wo Ghana hanom nyame adoma December openima abosome ne da etoso ensom Ghana for eko abato so na odi onkokomoti akochewa adwen ahwe nia obetimi edi enkunim e wo abato ni mu enam so am ya ba nan abamontre so ab yeba na yeba Ghana for de kire na ebisa omo so wan ano susu se obetimi edi enkunim e wo abato ni mu na dienti ana wogina so na wakasa Fire One TV sunim mesre no ache amanfo ye biare mo sonfo kwame ageni buaten obetimi aframe nana kokoto ne yaba ye na edi enkume Kofi Ghana enso echichim fidie no fuma edi emaye mo mesi montre so na abato nkrata ne so no eye NPP amanyoko ne bi kan sans na NDC amanyoko no etoso mienu wonso a gum etoso miensa ana toto so sa edi ekro amanyoko du mienu a omo so no wan ana bedi nkunim yenkwe na enkojo manfo adwenkyere
Sese ya Fransa ya weno ya hu de mo odu hu de mo ha mi mo bele to mi de na na do ha mi san no kwacho mama jo mama boss ye unu mre bia mu papa bi ka kire se oyo dwanfu papa bi ka kire se on to aba mo o mama nurse on to nurse for akatia se mo nto mana mo njai ni nyina ba ko of a mamma, about being no about all Sidan, all this good down your cap. The Cramam case can make me sit down. One Scazamania permit Maramia. But the way I am or man will be a national fast on it. We are crying on the program, dear bar. Ghana feel bien no muni panya den in our own paso. It's no having son on Potoma.
What is ready?
Ah, few searchers. And I want the Acacia the demonstration out of Kramas own TV. And maybe that be a demonstration. Wouldn't try a car, wouldn't you say? And offer we are by every kind of Fabian. Dear Queen. Dear Queen. Oh, I'm a second Jesus. Second Jesus, we are second Jesus. You are for Fabian. Second devil, you are for Faba. Yempe. Nana economy. Nana economy.
Katia de meti wo mu edia na ha me mpesa meti wo mu din kura e ka se mi enti ase wo mu da second ne che se wo marry mama de o ma se you o ma se every say free education no e ba ye me nko aboa me bebre na nkwala na ekwa obi beto ade ekwa me yi ade e che no se nyame aye adom na na baaye yo kan ye bia papa no watimi aye ya to ama no nyame nso yi kire me se na obenya wonya awie meda ye so de nyame yi kire me a efi ne ho te me de me pompa ya me boma na ye nkwane anwoden eje nkwane anwoden wo Yesu wona me de ama no mama ne vice no Maumia, and in a pound for you now. Mamma, they won't maybe a move. What bad TV so cry, ran a casa. Just a while, Rick. And to one brand of 1 year and a muddy in Rianum, and a pound for. Oh, maybe a move. The hero what done it Judas, why you nama. Compare the Mahama. 1% Kamahama, Quatrasi. And so on him say, I didn't that. Said the Idi Ami. You must Idi Ami film no. Wakasa memuone de. Into obebebiem. Obekwa kwasa patasia ma abrofo akoto no. Ebi na Mahama peso ye no. Mahama wo mebie mu da wo Yesu din mu. Ye de seal no ye de to container no no. Ye de ato na no. Ye de seal no Mahama wo mebie mu da wo Yesu din mu. Amen.
Ye ne de empanyen se twene ne da wa ye monche. Ọhụrụ ma mpenye oteso ni niema mputujuma woye fresh chese ba ya nkula nya so mfaso ohun se me ya me jan fresh chese mentimi ankobi na nso me ni odi meche nya so mfaso enti mezu se o ma mpenye oteso ide onu ana wose eto ano so no onu anso na bedi nkuni tinya ba sa movement wo kasa fresh chese ka ho one village one nam wa sha ase me ankasa me man ntemo Bushan baby, I'm away as Mantia or Yepe, Bo, or Modi Park, Bahonum, or Mabesi police station, you know, Ewonum. A quite other one film rating to much as I contracted to also, or Moye Jumano. The sample to Juma when you now where I dream poor man penny we walk. Uha Ghana Hanma, baby, my audience, you are a feeder. Light in your men or the Ache fry, it's me using if you are not just on my way. Yeah, when the power dear Sudia, I was here to honor no Okoswa, Etna or mine.
Ose Yakwana Mohammed Abefa. It's a Mohammed woman. Now you my papa minim. Yatima Yatimu free soon there. I feed you cook for a baby. I got to it's the Afro Mohammed Abefa. Uncle. Hey. Mahama, I feel. Hey, I feel, Papa. I feel America, I am going to be able to buy. Yeah, me could not dare have one or what. My for America,
Yo, Ghana for Ibn Achero Madrid. I know we'll have more of this. We'll try as much to get more views from Ghana. Ghanaians on Betuabano. As this time goes on, every week you get new ones till the election day. It be a trauma dream. It be also wajintre. You can call and share your thoughts and views. Who do you think will be a good leader for Ghana way forward? Wanya no susu say will be a good leader for Ghana. Oh, 100 why not call and contribute fraying within the discussion? Minoraba me sha Ghana just say emu achemienu.
I'm on my fifth 1998, 99, 2000 when I was Central Market. No. Now, do election say, yeah, the deck of catches say, a zoo, she not just say, a party, a callous, a crab good now, we can say, never bassy, effect. Now, I thought I saw in a Brusuyana, Sabi, acquire, atom the day, thought I saw an acquire to quack. Yeah, na fun so personal to the point say you who say obia won agree nkyere obia won nepe and obia won ani sode hu enti say obi Canada sabe na first no na the personalities na ene ayeme de say a move from personalities no to what do you call it infrastructures. Na eno na Ghana for bebree hwe na utia ababia aba obeye kwan ababia aba obesi adan ababia aba obeye enuma na yemusa Ghana for say sanoma na abami enu no omoba de obakoye ene de owoso no emudie hin na wunya afasodie na wunya afasodie omu a ene mudie na afi say eye pa me feel say te say de bi kan waswansa na wo hu de mu odu nti no wa aka se wo hu de mu odu no na wa wayi mu baako me fi se we nya ntokwa enye gidigidi ni kakeke obaya na eni sini obaya no wakai ikuda da mafu se but yebusa on the more serious note yebusa se agenti na apese nipa ne ba what you say wo hwe someone waka wo say yempai me free central market bio na se musani se bebia woti no etwa se wotra ho what I say illegal se wotra ho ediga na ton ade enti se illegal dia mi fi se kemi and say kuma se metropolitan no before that no ka se entra ho and then necessary na tisa dia teacher kwa meka Ghana no obi ati dwumadie bi ana wotu anamombi na ukọ animu se ukoka ana akọkire no kwampa won fa so na oda ya man yourself ana me to ababa me nyima but I know nye ekwan ya esese ye fashion se play kuro ni ya ye fa kwampa so na se ye trete ye aban no ne party members bi se o ma me yenye we ya yenye we ndia me fi se ntwa na me video no ho se you know
the interaction,
the video.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of citizens are ready to vote. And Kabaton here the same day, that was, and they'll go for it. Looks like most of them can't wait to cast their vote. Knowing what they've seen, what they've heard, I don't think they want to hear anymore. With all the campaigns they're question, but there are more of them to listen to because 12 candidate no ballot no so see if you say binomwe show campaign say and stuff to tell Ghanaians what they'll be doing if elected for the country. But yeah, Manenko.
What BB? I never call area who Ghana politics and say, because we based on infrastructures, there be candidates they have different message. Different message to the sense because baby could be on some more Missy Amamo, Maya Kwamamo, 77, a dynamo, because we based on their manifestos. And then, like we said, the manifesto is never about how many? 100 chapters. To 200 pages. And look at debater. Of course, our last.
Yeah.
Man, what is say you say Joe Biden so ba Colorado for kwan over anything. What is say ka say oba Colorado for schools no obesi bi aka.
There be
What is say ka say
me say snow no uncle be here my so we must know this.
Sorry, man, me dey sorry there. Obi no bet my money. So there. O tu mo ta na me adma extra me dey do ana there ba.
Eba.
Ejiem ne kapa.
Wow.
So these are not some of the questions, sir. Even Ibusa will be here. Yamusa will be here. Adam Busa, Yabusa about safety, security aspect.
Yeah.
What I say? Yabusa about minimum range. Yabusa about election. How on become election, Russia and other people.
Foreign policies, yeah.
What I say? This is what, and then they also ask question about how to relate to foreign, countries.
Yeah.
The relationship between nuclear bomb and those. These are the questions that he asks. But Ghana, Okona, Ibisa, will be Ibisa, Naku Fadwa, or Sina, Joso, told her to send Abisiwo. Oh.
And we are not here. So I don't know idea, so bizarre.
I know that because we don't have, ongoing projects. That's what I was saying. There's no ongoing projects. Every government come out. The old government project, we have to freeze it. They freeze it by, they say there's a corruption boom. They freeze it by, you see project, money, they freeze it by, you say, me free, your project, the old government will take the credit.
Yeah.
Until let me start my own project.
Yeah.
So, all these are in the bush. I know the idea, as I said, Ghana, the show you. If the nation will go with her, either or not, overpower, and also only power, the new government may have to. If we take investigation, say we'll finish those projects, let it happen. Ghanaians will see it. Ghanaians will appreciate it. Who said, and just, she said, Habo, yeah, last time we showed the last video, I see about that interview, Muhammad, and starting. Honestly speaking, some people will appreciate it. Some people will be insulting. What I said, whether the Bahamas starting here, a Kufuor and starting here, a Ghana Sika.
Yeah.
It's all about Ghana's money.
Yeah.
What I said, Busia Wakajin in China, Busia Wakajin in Yana, or the years Sadian. Until we have to make sure, say, Sadian, you fair say, the member Corona IFA, now calling him Kakra. This week, me tell some when some of the ministers get topic and discuss, but I'm just saying something about what is going on in Nigeria.
Oh yeah, I have that coming. So do you want to pause on that? I really want this to take from somewhere. I'm just building the case right now just to get more viewers to get on here. Please, if you're watching now, please share the stream. Let me acknowledge some of the viewers that just joined. Stella Pierre, Eric, Nana Heyman, Senior Fantervik, Emma Wendy, Kincaid, Lovely Asari, Curtis Mako, Alex, Samuel, Kufiose, Nanapia Mensa, Priscilla Poku, Boachi, Derek, we really appreciate you guys. Please, if you're just joining us, please share the stream. Yes, sir, share my name do it. I know what I'll do for you guys, so please share this for me. If you love me and love what we're doing out here, please share it for us. I have a video. I want to start by what I said at the beginning, that some of the former leaders, the founding fathers of Ghana and Africa, let me say Africa, because he visited some places that it's no other than Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He did give a message, I think, in a meeting when he was trying to join forces with other leaders in Africa to unite that continent, which I think was his dream, but that didn't happen and still hasn't happened. But way forward, we're praying and hoping in the future, as these new generations are coming up, God will raise some wise people among this new generation, didn't come boom about that continent, and with the countries unite and know will bring one goal, development and infrastructure for each and every nation be a war that continent, because they're very important. Very, very important. You heard Neokosu Nigeria are really appalling. Very bad. Why a nation of Maji independent? You've been on your own for a while. Mutna say ma niema ekokodu nia eduno. Very sad. And there again, I see the same thing happening in Ghana, because this election, the division among the people is too much, and it being allowed for people to form groups, just like I always keep on saying, those groups now moteteno, emma ho kwan mo moteno, those groups na sorry etia the nation's plan, the nation development. And then again, I say this to Ghanaians and to the governance right now. We need a national policy. I'll keep on saying this, and I'll say this every day, and I'll advocate for this until it's been done. I want to see that in reality. A national policy, please, Nana Akufo, His Excellency, yes sir, before you leave office, or if you've been re-elected and in your second term, please try hard to put this together for the nation. And you're very important. A national policy, ebema ebeya de ebeda ho ama ayehweso ama other generations to come, because so bi obabedi ade bia no will look on to what has already been started and continue from there. No bia ba me tisani abinyo be makai say bi we see janai bia dodo say what are you going to do for us? No, it's part of things ehunhia, but that shouldn't be your motive of running for office. Let's watch this video, what Kwame Nkrumah said, and let's see, say you get something out of it. Say, what are we into right now? What has happened from that time till now?
Potential wealth, gold, diamond, copper, manganese, bauxite, iron ore, uranium, asbestos, chrome, cobalt, the hopes of other minerals. Our essential agricultural produce have all been drained away by colonialist imperialism. Africa is far from being poor. It is Africans who are poor, not Africa. And they are poor because of the uncounted profit that has been made out of the exploitation of their labor and their lands. If we are being baited to enter a European community, we must have something that community needs, and needs badly, when it pretends to offer a bonus by way of aid. When pigs come bearing grapes, should we not look them well in the mouth? If I may mix my metaphor, but I'm sure you get my meaning. I raise this point so that it will stay in your minds when you may be tempted by the seductive promises of new colonialism to forget the real character of colonialist imperialism and be persuaded away from your own true interests and those of Africa. For today, we must each see ourselves as part of Africa in order that we may face colonialist imperialism and its new form, new colonialism, on a continent-wide front. For unity must be the keynote of our actions. Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our very weakness. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free. Remember, always, that you have 4 stages to make. First, the attainment of freedom and independence. Secondly, the consolidation of that freedom and independence. Thirdly, the creation of unity and community between the free African states. Fourth, the economic and social reconstruction of Africa. This requires some plain speaking. And for the sake of Africa, let us speak plainly. As I see it, our greatest danger stems from disunity and the inability to see that the realization of our hopes and aspirations, the realization of our objective of total African independence, and of our future progress and prosperity is inextricably bound up with the necessity to unify our policy and actions in connection with the continued struggle for independence and the greater task of economic and social reconstruction beyond it. We must therefore face the issue of African unity now, for only unity will make the artificial boundaries and regional demarcations imposed by colonialism obsolete and superfluous. African unity will thus provide an effective remedy for border disputes and internecine troubles. In a united Africa, there could be no frontier claims between Ethiopia and Somalia, or between Zanzibar and Kenya, Guinea or Liberia, or between Ghana, Togoland, and the Ivory Coast. Because we would regard ourselves as one great continental family of nations. Some of the leaders, it must be confessed, do not see the struggle of their brother Africans as part of their own struggle. Even if they did, they would not be free to express their solidarity. These rifts are consciously created by the imperialists between Africans, where they can sit back and watch with sly satisfaction, as well as contempt for those who fail to see how they are being used against Africa's best interests. Regrettably, those states include some who were among the freedom fighters of yesterday and who haven't won their independence, are willing to drop it for some token aid, and thereby deny to those still struggling for freedom even their moral support. Here is a phenomenon against which all African freedom fighters must be on their guard and resist to the utmost. Even though I appreciate the difficulties facing us, I must admit, I find it strange to watch some of us returning willingly to the colonialist fold. This time, they don't even have the excuse of being forced to subject themselves to foreign domination. It makes one wonder why so much effort and sacrifice and so many lives were given up to the achievement of independence in the first place, if it can only be so quickly and easily surrendered. We must begin to build immediately our own continental common market. For it is easy for anyone who studies the common market organization closely to realize that the common market is aimed at harnessing the African countries to satisfy the profit loss of the imperialist bloc and to prevent us from following an independent neutralist policy. It is easy to see that the imperialists and the colonialists are determined to retain the African countries in the position of suppliers of cheap raw materials. If we do not resist this threat, and if we throw in our lot with the common market, we shall doom the economy of Africa to a state of perpetual subjection to the economy of Western Europe. This will, of course, hinder the industrialization of our young African states. It is impossible to think of economic development and national independence without possessing an unfettered capacity for maintaining a strong industrial power.
All right. There you have it. To say, Mabutu, I say he foresaw what will happen what will happen. And that is what is happening. Just say, me dream one a kwa no we bisa say then na ya tena say ye mpanyimfo a mu lead o man mama niema afaya sisei niema kwa edu baby edu. And I believe it's not too late to turn around and fix it. We can fix it. We can do better as Africans. Each and every African country be war Africa be we can do better. And I'm can say bidi BH. Ne bidi edi nyokra. I may share what is happening right now in Nigeria. Our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. We pray that there will be a unity and the government and the president will come up and talk to the people. So they say Akumatoyem will come because you want, honestly, he was re-elected, right? And I don't understand. The people never vote to for now are right now rising up against your governance, meaning you haven't done your job. What you promised the people you'll be doing. Why momo? The youth don't have a job to do. Poverty. Things are out of hand, but it's not too late to fix it. It is not too late to turn things around. Africa, wake up. We've been sleeping way too long. The disunity among the people, no, it is too much. We have to change our way of thinking. When we do that, there will be unity. There will be unity in Africa, and things will be better. Because Papaya Samoa can what he said years ago. Not me sure what is happening now on that continent now. No way say, how did that happen? A skedia neba baby, a greed neba baby, a ekobana saying, and a yehu. And he said it. The continent is not poor. But we don't know how to use it, how to work with it. And kakrana omanya education on kombeli di pano because of greed, self-seeking, selfishness. Menkwa minya neye minime busia. Inti ebibre. Then kwaswa, it will get out of hand. The youth will rise up and say no. But we are saying no to violence. Maybe to that gidi anyway, no. We'll continue to say no to violence, but to our brothers in Nigeria, you guys have to have a better way of protesting, a better way of rising up against the government, but not the fight, destroying properties. No, that one I'm against. That nobody will support that. Because if you try to kill each other, then who will be, how many humans would you have left in the country? And when I look at it, it's the men that will die more. And right now, when you look at statistics, women are more than the men. And the little men that we have, you want all them to die? Then what will become of that continent? Tell me, what will become of that continent? We can do better as Africans. We can do better. Let me continue by showing this video. I want to start with an MP word of Nigeria, what he said. And it's really sad how things have gotten worse and they're just sitting there like, and the members in the parliament are fighting each other. And they say, I to see a memufone so, and almost so cool. And they say, where kun, and Chassia Bay Juma. And your dear Bay Juma, and then your dear de Mukumukuma, and your netting come over, and your netting so be beba. Because when I'm Kunkumu, America form Bebuamu. Krobia Betnas no matter, then you destroy each other, no more destroy Chrono. When you're done, then what will become of that nation? Nothing. Wow. We can do better. And I believe that we can really do better. We can do better in Africa. Let's continue by watching this.
The tragedy of Nigeria began in 1986 when we did the structural adjustment program. When we were persuaded to devalue our currency every week for 32 years. When I went to school, and many of you are here, the Naira was $1.50. The Naira was almost £1 sterling. They came here, persuaded some brilliant men from Harvard and the World Bank that weekly devaluation was wonderful. 32 years of devaluing your currency until we hit 527. And they were still telling us that the Naira was still overvalued. That brought poverty, misery upon us. Then interest rates went to 30%. So nobody could build a factory, start a farm, produce anything, or create jobs. Because every time you bring in a shipload of rice, you also bring in a shipload of unemployment. Because you are transferring your wealth to sustain other economies. Somehow, Nigerians didn't notice it. So we became a nation of importers. Toothpicks. Each year it cost us $18 million. Importing toothpicks. Tomato paste, $400 million. So you talked about tomatoes now. One basket in town now is less than 2,000 naira. The farmers are losing money because the processors don't have enough funds to set up factories. They are going to do tomato paste. It's food-grade stainless steel. You can't just use anything because you'll be putting poison in people's stomachs. 2 factories have started off. I believe by the middle of next year, we can comfortably tell importers of tomato paste to stop. But when you do, you make enemies. Even the rice we're trying to reduce. We have enemies, heavy enemies, people who can kill if they have a chance, because you're spoiling their business. And let nobody take it lightly. These guys have seized this country's economy, they've taken us hostage, and they have no intention of giving up. Because this is a huge market, a very sweet market, and they have taken control. And I'm saying it because I have been in this business for 41 years and I can tell you some history. Abdullah Adamu is here. Import milk, sugar, toothpicks, toothpaste, handkerchiefs, pencils. We don't make. To cure Nigerians of that malady will take a while. It will take a strong government. That's the truth. And they're not happy that we're cutting down. When we cut down, they lose money there. So you see all sorts of publications. We're telling lies. We're not growing rice. We're trying to demoralize the local farmers and make sure that the economy fails. That's the story of imports. Now, I read a story recently in the newspapers. The French ambassador, the champagne ambassador in Nigeria, gave an article to The Guardian. He said Nigerians love life. We're the biggest consumers of champagne on planet Earth, more than the French who make it. There are parties you attend in some places where they only drink champagne. Of course, the individual is free to spend his money, but his money comes from Nigeria's commonwealth. So on imports, it will take a while for us to get used to local goods and accept that we should consume what we produce and produce what we want to consume. So I take your point. We have to take stern measures to cut down on imports because these young boys and girls who have no jobs today are not going to allow us to carry on enjoying life at their expense. They need jobs. They need jobs. They are children. They've graduated, they've come back home to begin a second childhood because there's no factory to employ them. And the ministries can't take any more. But somebody is making sure you fail when you want to produce at home.
Yeah, then again I ask, what will cause our leaders to behave like this? What is causing all of this? All this commotion, all this fight, all this disunity, misunderstanding among Africans, among your own race. What will cause this? I want to know. What is causing this? Just thinking about what I'm looking at and what our brothers are doing in Nigeria. It can happen anywhere in Africa. It can. But we are praying it will not. And we are praying what is happening right now in Nigeria, our brothers, they will stop it. You can do peaceful protest, but not this fight. Without resulting in people dying, losing their lives over this. 22 souls lost. Fighting your government. It is good to stand against the wrongdoings of our government in each country, but not in this way. Not in this way. Not at all. This is not acceptable.
Mami, you heard the echo na uti Dr. Kwame Nkrumah nsama okaya obakase wohyenkom neto na ayarawusin bebre na dabia bekasa ade aba se Africa and as make Africa you know make oman ba ko Africa mu ti se Ghana Nigeria your problem pa emma san kro no ntimi nkambom no edikai religion because a Christian feels on the control. The Christian think they control the nation. The Muslims think they control the nation. That is the first conflict. First conflict. 2, culture. We have so many cultures in one nation. How many languages we have in Ghana? Over 50. In Ghana, just Ghana, little Ghana, over 50 languages. And then view of that, it also gives communication barrier. 1, Obia way of understanding is different. And Emma will be free say, name my Nikrumu or Hineno, Kase, Eche, Kurubi Hini. Now, Ghana Kurato. That's in the chieftaincy, there's a conflict. What I say? Kumasi free say we kasiche nkra free say kasiche sunya free say kasiche kepu. In all these conflicts are there. And she said in Kabom no free say war intenda. Abega tin say abrofo no kura no ombo say ombe jai because mami kasemcho. Look at every nipa bia obesoro wo Africa. So obeka Africa bom. Say ya faku and to know utumi wu bia wonti ase.
Yeah, yekuno.
And then you know the funny thing no cry nipa obekunu ye nipa obense.
Yeah.
Look at somebody like Thomas Sankara. He is one of the person, mommy, anytime when they come to United Africa, a bomb. See, this guy was so powerful. This guy was he at the bottom he took his own best friend. His own best friend. What I said? I don't need if you look at what happened in Togo. What I said? The man fast with the apple. What I said? And then free students they say the man have a chance. This is the thing. And then they are Africa. And then they are Africa. I say, even only a ban it won't get to the point say this here demonstration to say you book of foster me attacking police Black Lives Matter fine. Me can say it was perfect. The police people want even a stream to tear gas in this man. But man, no one said to my mufako for two. Na you book of foster me you see. Now me no be kasa last and then 3 days. And then we are talking about this Nigeria, issues going on. And then the guy is telling me that it was a peaceful demonstration. Fine. Peaceful demonstration. The government not about the coup. What steps the ban now will take it. As a civilian, why do you fight your man? You are fighting for your nation. But here's the case that you are fighting against the government who have guns. And people, he will pay them to attack you or to emulate you guys. So just step back. Yeah, can you see that the police for not starting? To Michelle the next 3 days now. So was man I'm no can. Also, I have get to that point. Because Africa when we demonstrate our demonstration, initially will be peace. But there's people behind who will come in with for aggression. And the aggression will went to extreme to push the government to the point say he had nothing to do to arrest people to confront man. This is what's going on. Now when Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was saying this, so be chira, me dey sure say one man no mutina chia na be chira nim kwa be fi say wa boda.
Whereas I go we credit so that okay.
Yes. It was part of it. We Nkrumah free home.
I believe
that was part of it.
I believe that.
What I said, that was part of it. You can try to come in and maybe you was international soldier. This is some of them. Now, a idea so Uba as Omampeni ewa Africa, Kurubiso. Now we hear what you say. Obeti who Africa from 1, 2. Obeka Africa boomwa. Mommy. Na omwa uno boomwa. Oh, Judas be one. Now one say we Judas are any giant.
There any say before. I heard bisa say I say before I join no mean who say was here ko hwehwebo said then you because I say mo be bop for say ya ade no na ba ko akoteto. Etino whatever mo plan say mo ye ni enyina.
Yeah, I never come on here and say when you find ma o na mami ma example. Me musa wasemi. Hwe say Yakobo Krono, Krono na Yakobo no scan ya $20 million. Ye nipa bi a 10. And Yakobo Krono, the 20 million no. E bi kwa pa yi na omunu kwa no benya bi a chenye. Ye be che ni panyim. What I say? Me na bi am ya kwara am woto, me fi se bi a 20 million bi kwa na bi cha ye kwa ba ya ma 1 million. E bi kwa na me nya. Ntu fi se say ni pasa obere.
Oh, obesori etia.
What I say, I did the man in Breba. Inti, Tebia, yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no obia pese wo yeye tam na obi hyɛ n'ase that's the problem hwɛ wote Nigerian minister na asɛm a wɔka hwɛ wode imagine sɛ wopa cut off sɛ woma Chinese foɔ ɛmu a ɔmode ba Ghana ma bio wode ɔbɛhɛ wobɛhu. It's not even the Chinese people who fight to what Ghana. Timamufo na beka to Asantemo yempe bio. Asantemo na yedwan Ghana yempe. Emo na mudua nsrem ni yempe. Yepa perfume rice.
Then he said that is what we want. I don't know yet ni enye ni ye na nya to say ni ayebe import abana.
Because of one, because of the land, two, because of the weather. What I say, yeah, was weather difference, you know. And the Asantemo no, and the way you should do it, and see them should do a way different. And the weather also differentiate. Yes, me rice, no, what call Ghana, obey but unya sa the taste in there, you know.
Starchiness.
Yes. And Tina and money is different. But the thing is that if the government has have to stick it. So, what about and more one back, Ghana more. That as Asantemo, Yanka say 50 Ghana cedi. Yanka say they move from China back. I have 500 Ghana cedi. Ghana need to go to 500.
Wow.
What I said, and then we appreciate the foreigners than even the local people.
Wow.
Well, me when I was in Ghana, I used to, you know, now me could buy this out of my person. But when in that issue, either we go with. So with Tanzania boarding, till you go with Kenya Airways, you go with Ethiopia Airways, you go with Middle East, and I said we go with Egypt. Yeah, mommy, we do those so. Now yeah, Kenya ni anase Ethiopia ni anase Egypt ni Egyptian. Enye hu se uye tuntum. Mommy say you be say aseche no. Oh. Manu susumna so 7 o private one in salvation. And so at the moment now ujra no yes no nya broni no otwam broni asese luggage tentente na wo jira chi obie busana.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are enemies to our own self. We are enemies to our people.
Africans, we have to
African. Even go to Ghana, the same thing. Go to Ghana. What the money better play mu? What's the for? What we Ghana and watch ni wakabu. Mami, o passport mo who say o cross passport na. Aye you know. Oba wo simi say sa no adane no. Na osako bako, osako machine. Wahene he mo te ku be 5 minutes so. Mo ha de no o wi akọ say bi.
Wow.
So at the point that we do kind of way no now, check you out, to check you in. Boni bi jina adaba beto. Odu a yeso ne de ba kofe. Welcome to Ghana no ko.
Say opaje say Bruni better than who ni na wa banana.
That is it.
And I say before that him say adwin boni ntino obe fifi ne ma say udi bibi na esie and I says and because when o wusumu no den ewom.
Mami, say what to crown or ban crown. Custom officer no crown or to
nehi. O de ayen to aso. Let's see what a pastor in Nigeria have to say. I think all of our leaders in Africa have to learn this from this Nigerian pastor because let's watch this.
He is our president. Oga Buhari, Baba Buhari, President Buhari. What will it take you, sir? Dear Mr. President, what will it take you? Your children are on the streets. They voted you in. What will it take you to stand up as a father? Not as a president, sir. As a father. Forget people writing script for you. And just say, my children. Not fellow Nigerians. Not citizens of Nigeria. My children. We have disappointed you. We have hurt you. We are sorry. If you really have a good intention, sir, what will it cost you, Mr. President, to say, my children, believe me as your president, give me 30 days. This shall be done. If this is not done in 30 days, I will resign. If this is not done in 6 months, I will resign. What will it cost you to do that? If miss this opportunity, Mr. President, you miss an opportunity to write your name in a memorable way. This is the time for you to prove that you are a man of integrity. Rise up and bring the reform that the nation needs.
Rise up and bring the result that the nation needs. And so I sure hope, say, Nigerian president will rise up and address his children. And as he said, not fellow Nigerians or fellow Ghanaians or fellow that country name, but my children. My children. Please say something. I believe it's not too late to address the issues that are going on in your country. President Buhari, say something. Address your people, your children, so that there will be peace. Peace will prevail in Nigeria. Our heart goes out to those who have lost their lives. During this time out in Nigeria. What would you have to say, Sly?
I remember some say the president even appreciate it on mine, because I remember this president was living in the United Kingdom. Say or son for months.
No macro.
No one or macro anymore. Over 8 months. And still people the people in the nation respect you as
their leader.
Their president. 2, they accept you, not to respect you, accept you. And then you were still in the United Kingdom and you are still dictating for them. They more appreciate you with that. 1, in the expense of the nation. Hotel kwada aduane a wodi your doctors out you kanya money na etuaka. And waba. This shouldn't be the idea as a chirisa. Make I during J.J. Ron's time, Mommy, he came out with 64 battalions. 64 battalion. Osakriti, another force, which is 2 different forces. I think the one was 64, the one was 32 or something battalions, which are it was mixed with like a expertise, like special police officers and army officers. And what they are and those people are people who are guiding the the castle and the Biobo could be just around me. I remember people were talking against it during his time, but when dissolving. And then some of them, they are asking now air cost. Even some of their own police officers were, Omaka say here, but still when dissolving. But guess what? When President Kufuor came in, I do hear. Kufuor by on his first year, within his 3 months, the first year of making year was dissolving. There be a unity, be a go back to the unity. Mommy, I just give back.
Wow.
Said na sa committee ni sa ko 64 by the new man no more yen nyina. If you cry and they are at the point they have to I saw just the Jumano. What I said. Because the way they were treated, they no man no minya, no omunya sadin. Adiana America. Now ain't take worry. Sir, Adiana or minor a demonstrate against me. Obetime dissolve sir. Cool. Because according to them, no, how they were treated by those people. Now I will say very scary. Many Nigerian Nibina, Juma, and then he talk about it. What can I say? Mama just said, "Oh, to care mumpo." That's how phone shiawa. Umpire o bar and say omu nyo car no mum for one kwancho. Because the richer omuba bo bejo muska e kwan wo de be faso asa na ya tika na fru sam anya say abanka o say bibi kwa watu kwan e na wa ba na wa kotoka e na wa wo ka na wutumo e kwan wo de be faso a wo bi anka wo.
Wow.
Which is, I mean, just that they even have power than the police, the army, and everybody. I will mind them to be a share, or be to me commercial, which is bad. It feels like the president have to do something. He have to say something.
Yeah.
Now, I Jimmy be a friend himself.
Yeah.
To apologize to them. What it would be better say.
What's he and to Abama? Until you to Abama, you have to do your job. You have to deliver to the people. Because I am a poverty rate out in Nigeria, so then most of them now are migrating to Ghana. And Ghana so a honso de a honsimpi and twaso. Let's watch from this video what A Plus went to one of the radio stations and said about the upcoming election, referring to what is happening in Nigeria. That who wins, what he and his group will do. With that, no, I'm not in support because nipa na ato abano enye se obi na kogina hoto abano nipa the people, we the people na choose one leader. So you some group or whatever many people you have in your group, no. So if also a group, no, you have enough people, then stand for a president and have them vote you in. Or if also not be a good leader or to develop the country, run too against whoever is running. But say, oh, there, let's watch this and judge for yourself.
When you go as a person win election, from 2021. Me pressure o. Me adem pese me ye wo mem ha no. Me pese Nana do win election 2021. Obe win awie no that month no obede be nyane nam de nipa 200,000 gina circle. We are protesting against how NDC and NPP have run this country for 28 years. Guys are just winning an election, just win, we have won. Win. And I'm saying that ono ne microphone say omo win ayen ni bewu because we are demanding a better Ghana. Yes, win. We want you to win. And when you win the election, we will tell you that we are still demanding a better Ghana. And you see what is happening in Nigeria? It will happen across the continent. It will happen. The people have the power.
When it started in Egypt, the same thing, but it didn't happen.
No, you see, it happened in Egypt because your friend said, and then it happened in Tunisia.
Yeah.
And then it happened in Libya.
In the Chai.
Hey, that was not. I feel in Nigeria, there no. I said 2020 is the end of the world. A new world is going to start from 2021. Whoever comes to power, your how do you call it? How you relate to the people is how the people are going to relate to you. Every politician or your visionary and start entering from a ne. Don't be short-sighted. So you win election. Okay, Dabi start going free and ne. Na say she would say me NDC John Mahama. We be win election no match plaza. Who win election we are won baby and champion.
That's a one who boy for 2021.
Me say me run him me I enter name. I know everything that happens in Judgment Yard. I know everything that happens in Bangkok. I know everything that happens in Five Horrors. I know that place to make me akata menina menam. Everybody knows me. Me are built for sport. However, I just want this country to develop. I want to support governments that are doing good. And now Akufo-Addo the papa will support him. Yes, it's not about anybody. If Nana is the one that is going to change this country, I will support him. I want him to be there.
And no man and son Nana do I will support. Why that?
All right. This was quite interesting. Whoever wins, they are demanding development. Why haven't you done that a long time ago? But you're waiting for 2020. After the election, and by the time they wake up the next day, you have 200,000 people with you out protesting. Why don't you do that before the elections? If you want them to, okay, go on.
A plus idea in obeying political grounds. It's something that Ghana and Adeba because that people have to let people know. So they care for the nation. They are fighting for the people. They want better thing for the nation. But what he's saying, he knows that 2020 election be okay. It is in order for him to go to the next step, which is 2024, and so was started from right at the end of the election. At the end of the election, I want no best start because when you start here for only 4 years, man, what the emphasis say every year beyond often Kofoku just circle, say Kumasi or every region with demonstration, one, Obetime achieve BB. Now achievement be say it will put the pressure on the government to do something. It will put the pressure on the government, to think even deeper. One, two, for another or introducing what I say, irrespective of putting pressure on the government, or introducing him to the nation, to his political grounds. So that I so Kwame A plus a day go for demonstrating and the man here then, or did you think? But doing that, people also, better make their vote.
Okay, I will agree somewhat with what you're saying and somewhat not. I thought he was part of this current administration, and what happened? Didn't he have a post in there?
And then I catch us see we have the 20 million, let me share the 1 million. What I say, because everybody pursue be a person total share. Obia person beche. Inti Kwame A plus no, e be a dibra your demand and that dibra one they need him. Opekasisensa.
I thought everybody have to work their way up.
Adebakwa Ghana no had me wait away no. So if somebody from another party, some mateme one, what you say, now I feel will first say reveal the secret in the party, which is the bad thing. And then also no okasana and them so free crew urban no obia gidi because once he was part of you guys and now what tell him to do what can be so we can't talk right did.
Okay, so then how can a country go on or move forward? Because I think say Obia part and a good citizen now pay the development and in Kosovo for chrono. You stand by the truth and you work your way up and you stand if you're against what somebody or some governance is doing, you talk against it. But I'm looking at it from this perspective. What is going on in Nigeria, and you've seen it, the video. If you are telling me a peaceful protest, yes, I'll be in that. But like the fight, destroying properties, and if something like that should go on in Ghana, well, just imagine. Look at this picture, and just imagine this happening in Ghana.
The part the aspect of America say is a threat. What I say is a threat to the sense that when you use violence, I see with Kurubiso.
And they compare so this is what will happen.
Yeah. That is what many engine statement. But they are in the good part of many engine statement, they will say that will push the government to do something. The government will go. And that's why MP and that's why Ababia Basubiano, you start thinking from now to do the right thing. But at the point say or compare Nigeria and Egypt, and they are compare Ghana. Ghanaians are not like that. Ghanaians will talk, but when it comes to that, this thing, what are they Nigeria for and demonstrate you on? It's not about infrastructures. What they are demonstrating is that they're talking about this group of Amatia police. Security department be on Matia. They are stopping people, robbing people, taking their car. That's what they are doing. I'm demonstrating no. Until A plus is out of the point. What you say? And you know and she said, Obeisha no as example out of context because And no example now we see to the stand say or the gidi na baba Ghana tisa. What I say, but me that dia many juna all kind of statement the map many bakwa me ya say to push the government, the MPs to think and to do something right. And I make us say, or the yes I didn't introduce no. But the Musa say can't afford to do a say.
Well, you never know. I also only pay 200,000. Those 200,000 have been trained to do that. And just like say this age I will obi or how many skakuto be obeje and go and destroy things. Do what is not good. Put somebody in a harm's way, they'll go and do it.
Mami, Ghana, you who say how many Ghanaians in the Wotu? How many Ghanaians in the Nuchotu? How many Ghanaians and they are willing to go in that extra mile? Because I mean, I'm telling Ghana, you bet kasa, you bet demonstration here, but we don't go extreme to this. What is happening in Nigeria? What is happening in Egypt? What is happening in Mali? On the channel, Kwame Plus, he have to be careful about the choice of words. I said, why are you so desperate to become a president? But you don't 200,000 people, and now you're president too.
So that's what I said. Then why don't you go for the bid? If you think you have 200,000, but don't wait for somebody to work their way and for the people to speak. Then you get up and say, I'm taking my 200,000 people. We're going on the street to do what? If you think you will do the best job, if you think you'll be a good leader, if you think you can develop the country, go for the bid. It's not too late. To me, I think, but going on an interview on a radio station and saying all of this, to me, they need to look into this, because your choice of words can get you in trouble. It can make you or unmake you.
Ma, last time I walk on, na me no credit. So all the mommy cobra, and ya me fan serious.
Funny serious.
This is David.
You said the abundance of the heart is what comes out.
Yeah, it will come out, but he don't have nothing to do with it. So, mommy, when suddenly an answer, Obia or what Abam Ekaseya Ena Ujitu. Plus,
let's say, okay, he's been in the government before. He was a deputy to whatever position he had. But so be say kasasea, meaning to me, words are powerful, and when you let it out, it's out there. You can't take it back unless you come and apologize and say, "Hey, I didn't mean what I was saying," or then we'll look up to what you just apologized for. But saying and doing comparison, and what is happening in Nigeria, and it's still happening, it's a heated thing that is going on. And compare that to country where we know to say election year, saying to whoever wins now, this is what. So that is a plan, because premeditated, you won't even say it.
We should focus on what's going on. We have heard a lot from a lot of NDC members. We hear a lot of radios and
and they are instigating violence.
And they are saying that what I say. Yamin, and I would say Yamia, the Wakano say the way I'm saying what I say. But the question is, if that didn't happen, how are you how are you going to feel?
You know what? We'll go on, but let me read this comment. Ernest Augusto is watching. Thank you, and your comment. Saying that guy A+ must be arrested and deal with him. And whoever get up and say such things, no, every word you say, where we live, everything, because any panicasa don't want any action. You know what they are thinking and what their next step will be. So what you're saying is premeditated. And they can put it in action. So I take every word serious. And I'll say it's abandon of the heart. Because when our managers do this, now you wouldn't even say it. It will be hard for you to say. But to do that comparison, too much. And so I wouldn't say, or this. That's why I started by saying, if you know, say, Upe Sojina, go for the bid. If the people think you'll be the best, they will vote for you. But don't wait for somebody to work their way up. Then get the people, trust them to give them their vote, say they should leave the country, for you to sit and say, this is what I'm going to do with my 200,000 people. Okay, I think I have another reply. Ghana is very cheap because everyone takes anyhow through dust into the dust of the good people. They talk anyhow. Yeah, so because I think politics is why it's so too cheap. Politics are too cheap in Ghana. Obi Asware, just like Obi Asware Mati group, Mati way. Yes, which group no be yan for chudom for the wechi. But no we say chudom for no, how well have you educated them on what you're doing? Or how well do they understand motives? And what your group or what you are doing is about. And to say that I was here any year. Oh, Sebe, your crow now, you have been peaceful for so long, and we want that to continue. Over to me, Abel.
Make us say, Obia free party BM cotton will be out the yarn if you. Na the maker said, ya no mane e canse bi and some ye no or canse be broso and I say partner with film no or you on sem be no a toda so be can sa na ama one a dihuton crofoso, two emma a b a gd a co even deeper on the channel. Now when I echoing, mammy, so all the way got to be a penny anymore.
Oh, why not? Because so for be quiet threat be it happened this year, yeah, before the EC's registration, and they picked him up.
Yes, but Yemusa said, did any Obiak can be come here plus? I don't know when this video came out. Meaning maybe I'll call you interview. Meaning when
it was at I think Need FM.
What I say? I never now watching.
It's current. It's current. No, sometimes they might not hear it or they will not see it, but when it keeps going and it keeps going, they will look. They should, to me, they should look into it, because before I think they will take a step is when people start talking against it, say what he's saying is a threat, that they will go for him.
Let's say one-on-one interview. One. Or your interview, no one, it was on air, radio. Two, I'm going to call Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Whatever live I'm going to call it. Do you want to say, radio no cost no police need no kind?
Who knows? There are a lot of radio stations in Ghana. So
do you want to tell me,
sir, they should listen to all of it.
Do you want to tell me, sir, Canada Japan, a plus a down for no say and a down for Nakwaran? Okay, Japan person champion one T second A plus and make it district.
I can tell that.
One of them channel. And I make us say, people but Ghana no. One they take steps no. What take steps are? Yeah, so MPP for na koche a kwame A plus at because about to be our casa. But
no, I'm not saying so I'm to but interrogate him, get him in, ask him questions. What are your motives? What are your intentions? The things that you're saying, are a little bit heavy. And they need to look into it.
Mommy, ekrumwa sana some kind. Ekrumwa, you can't use that word. Free station ubeko ofie. What I say? Untimi nko Putin. Russia ko kan make that word and sanko ofie.
You be dead.
You can't go to Egypt. What I say? Untimi. Oh, but I no obia to me can be. I found who the Ghana no waka wa fan who di. So, obia no awoyen hey. There's nothing on by yafa home. I know the problem no. But if sir, Afrona Makoda.
Right.
Oh, I see sir. Okai no obianti. But yeah. What is like I said no? Mati NDC, whole lot of people. Mate, it's not like so being a catem. I heard the video myself. Good morning, Ghana. Any sound of money in I'm not making those threats. But if we say the police are invited to home. We wait until the last minute. The last minute, and no matter question, I'm saying I take action.
Well, Jan Twaso. Let's continue by watching this video and also see. I have this. Let's continue with this.
What's a point car? Yeah, yes. No, the year of roads. A promise Nana is delivering on. And or yeah.
Okay.
Why you free SHS? I'm on Crawford school. Why yeah, dear papa. It's very good. It's one I am better social media I'm here to say. And now the year of roads, you know, and it SHS you good, you know. Mama and say potholes no go to 2 or not so my dam, no, and no yet, Mama and can.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, year of roads, PSHS. Third one.
A bedding. That they no man 30%. Year of return.
Yeah, year of return.
A year of my return.
No, that's an achievement.
It drew election timer. Na amanyo kubia epre. Nti ni obeke bia ama nipa akoma dani ama o eno na obeka. Nti entra now the film. No clear now the film. Ya the frafra. No clear no ho yanka. Na ya the intro film. I said government is like a relay race. All of us were in secondary school, and relay races were some of the sports we enjoyed the most, because one will run with the baton and give it to the next one. The next one too will run and hand it over to the next. And that's what's been happening since 92. Rawlings ran, gave the baton to Kufuor. Kufuor ran, gave the baton to Atamils. Atamils ran, gave the baton to Mahama. Mahama ran, gave the baton to Nanado. But then he started running reverse. Instead of running forward, he started running back. So Mahama has to chase him and collect the baton back from him and give it to the next one. The next one too will run and hand it over to the next. And that's what's been happening since 92. Rawlings ran, give the baton to Kufuor. Kufuor ran, give the baton to Atamils. Atamils ran, give the baton to Mahama. Mahama ran, give the baton to Nanado. But then he started running reverse. Instead of running forward, he started running back. So Mama has to chase him and collect the baton back from him.
Asampayetia Obanyansa fuso wo munye won kana asam Zema futu sam kakre wa supeme Yo kofi oman ya woman Oman ya mama na Yeni baby ako Wacha za ya waren Wonsom wanini pa Asade pa wo fio ye Yamo yembera ye Ebe ya ifiyana Oman ya woman o Oman ya mama na Ati waye no ra Yami chata Yemana renya Wonso wanini pa Sawa ya wanabe Yamo yembera ye Ebe ya ifiyana Wonso wanini pa Asade pa ofio yo Yamo yembera ye
Yambo ya bere ye. Adzipa ewofia oye. Yatwaso. I just love that video that I show. I'll be showing it till the election day. I just love it. Yako campaign you didn't try the frafra. You be kind of kweno also yanku. You be frafra sa. Akoso so beje intro ne di. Say no na ye no kweno. Mama ninda ho. Mini anum Ghana for. Ubika sama yenhwehwemu and find out what the truth is. Because when the Bible you say we will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And you say no crown wo ho na yanka na ebe kantra na. And also the any be aba. And you be hwehwemu. You be hwehwemu kwapem say be hu no crown. And here for one, this is why this show is called The Truth Matters. The truth matters in everything. So we'll always go for the truth. Let's continue by watching this video.
He projected himself and came across like he was going to be the best leader Ghana ever had. Unfortunately, he's been a most serious disappointment to Ghanaians. Development improves the quality of lives of people. In my time when we're building hospitals, roads and things, they said no, they don't eat roads, they don't eat hospitals. What they want is money in their pocket. So fine, even if he did not build, development projects like hospitals and things, at least then people expected that they should have jobs, they should have money in their pockets. Neither has happened. He's not made any impact on providing the social and economic infrastructure that people need. And at the same time, he has killed more jobs than he has created.
I've also heard Dr. Baumia suggesting that they've created over 1 million jobs, and Nana Akufo-Addo's government has performed better than any government since one.
Where are the 1 million jobs? Show me. In which areas? Aside from the artificial jobs in NAPCO and youth employment was there before they came. NAPCO is the only new initiative they brought in job creation. And they themselves say they have 80,000 people. So which other jobs have been created? Companies have collapsed and are collapsing, as a result of the financial closure. More than 10,000 people have lost their jobs because those banks and small saving and loans companies were shut down. The construction industry is growing at negative. The construction industry is a huge employer of artisans, masons, excavator operators, bulldozer operators, carpenters, and so on and so forth. Most of the contractors are sitting at home. Their equipment are packed. What jobs has he created? Show me in which sector he has created jobs. He just have a knack for propaganda. That's all this government is good at. They have this Goebbelian tactic. Goebbels, who was Hitler's PR expert. Just keep repeating something over and over and over again, and people come to believe that it's true. The same thing they did when we were in government. They just fixed the incompetent tag, and despite the fact that our government was performing, they just kept repeating incompetent. People came to believe that they'll make a more competent government. I mean, just look at what's been happening these 4 years. I mean, bungling, president signs executive approval for something, you go and ask and say, he was misled. Something happens, they say the president was unaware. I mean, what are you sitting there as the chief executive of this nation for? You don't read the files, you don't read the reports. This government has destroyed more jobs than it has created. That is a fact. And so they keep touting, we've created 1 million jobs. Where are the 1 million jobs?
All right. We'll continue. This is the presidential candidate, a former president for the NDC party, John Dramani Mahama. When he was in office, yes, I did hear a lot. And this government too took over. But with what they have done, they have unveiled some. And I have a video to show. If some of the NDCs too have videos of what John Dramani Mahama did when he was in office, that video is more than welcome. I am here for the truth, and I'm not here to advertise or to promote any political party. I always want the truth out. That it's all. And just the Ukraine is what I want to send across, and to educate our people, to inform, so you can differentiate between. I have a counter video for this interview that I'll show, and I know there will be more to come out. Saying contractors, my packet, is you the omunya juma say, and Uncle Quine be Google and I saw wrote no de wafa unhuye. So can you say be away and trade you? Say you many create jobs. Even when you're in opposition, you can create jobs. With that, then the people will say you are well worthy to be re-elected. Yes. If you because somebody we talk to somebody that person, oh, what position there in you? What do you mean by what position in your and look now you do something for the people so they will know you are wealthy. Right? And I mean Yabema, Brem Kakaka Mami, near to us.
I'm saying Mama some more can now. I'll say the government have collapsed some more jobs than created. All right, fine. He's using the banks, those bankers now. Small banks now shutting it down. And another person was I said, was he aware? Said two banks, now they were not paying their customers.
And then nobody higher power.
And then bro.
Obeso obekasa so ombra. Na nikuro ba sem ne yeka no.
Aya samo he.
This is really serious. This is
because the thing is you are aware sir banks may collapse. And then one nation family.
No.
I have family members who were first alike. First alike Ecojiska. You moka. What I say? First alike Ecojiska. Yes, it's can you. It is not a dimana. Scandal normally a scandal or him. What I said, you have all these things going on. Who resolve that issue? What I say, I'm going to buy another big to reimburse the customers. And no, also a good juma. What I say, he's talking about contractors. Ego, mommy, a quantity was sign of what were you actually a quantity ego? A quantity was say, and I have. Yeah, contractors, they do practice some more cash near the free.
A problem.
You talk about contractors. Say, mommy, Obi a sit down or compare cheaper you.
Adiaba midi ya wo Ghana memono ho say. Se party bi betra so a adwuma no a chairman party members. That thing has to stop. That also needs to stop. I need a leader who will set a good example and say I am not a leader for my party, but I am a leader for the nation. So, say, maybe or something, you don't only give it or the bid or the win to only your party members. That thing must stop. Even though I know the party members contributed or anything whatsoever, some of them don't even qualify for the jobs they've been given. Nanado, please, President, we want to support your good work. And whoever wants to lead from after you or before you or whatever, whoever will be leading, we want to support them by saying, give jobs to the qualified, those who can do the job, not only to party members. Sadiane has to stop in Ghana because Sobiaya nipa no qualify for jumana or semina me wini bid. Why? Because onimobi or did the brown envelope na yeden ako. Right?
Yes.
Entino na ya say ye de adwuma na ma no. No emwa memu no na emwa because say oh yes nkofo excavator gu on the opposition is saying meaning say ono ni party members no bi no excavators gu a omu nya adwuma ni bi nya den enye. So why don't you share for everybody to get, because adwuma ni bi roads ni bi wo kra ye hu a, and that's why I didn't want to talk about roads. And I'll come back to that again because if you are who cry because say, hey, where quiet that Ghana na, and I say because me who have car no, just say pa. Let's watch this video.
for more fun, Nana. 2020, 2020, for more fun, Nana. 2020,
Yes, the video don't lie. You can see some of the video yourself whilst we talk about this. More grist to his elbow because he has done some and he's been able to complete it some. But Nana, please, some are still crying. Which I know you have more to do. You have a lot of work to do because minim say your COVID yanka roads near the IS more you guys have been able to do some in some areas and so there. Not which you need to let your people attend to those roads. And like we said last week, the drainage systems need to get going because we don't want another mess out in Ghana again with rain falling and the flooding. That is another issue you have to attend to. That a emergency. That is what I'll call it. Really urgent. You have to attend to that. What have you got to say, Sly?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I started campaigning. The MPP were not showing, a normal money and a shadow man. I mean, people were asking. Because we were just even debating, sir. All the negotiation, I'm more ABB, and authority, maybe. But I'm so glad, sir. Now we who no more, or more, no more, my no man. But we need more. The more we talk about it, say all this thing need like you said, roads need to are so very, very, very bad.
Very bad.
Sometimes, especially big trucks, when they are more cockra now the way can't be see a chair. I see more like castle lodu me and any that's a car the be see a chair bokum na ko bom ni fa na ati say uje chair na we masho aso mo de nkakra castle mo fa so ache ekwan ni nye ekwan e wo Ghana enye yesre abano pomodi so boy hu bibi meaning say adding because you do election time say ya wa win that time we hear no more degree because or pro. That's why the ministers are there. The ministers have to. I saw me on Juma. Now we should to say a coso. President Nadia, maybe Biana, Doko, but who was a minister Nadia, I saw to me come baby.
Yep.
I can't make my cafe.
Well, thank you for that. Yes, wunyuma nebedi wachi. So what's why Jumana na de aba? Now to me and what the bar me show. If NDCs are on here watching, as I always say, I'm not here for any. I don't belong to any political party. I'm not a registered member of any. So I am here independent, want the truth out, communicate with the people. So videos of what the NDCs also have done, they've completed what they achieved during their term in office, that 8 years, bring it over, we'll show it. You can inbox me or on Fire One or call any of our lines. You're more than welcome. And if you just join us, please call and contribute. You can call our WhatsApp line +1 720 238 1489 +1 720 238 1489. If you're within the US, you can call 303-800-6277. 303-800-6277. Ernest also, yes, you can call us, so please do well. You said you're watching us live from Spain. Thank you. And up here, Buaman, Afaru Kwame, all those those that just joined Bismarck, Moako, thank you guys for joining in. Please do well if you're just joining us to share this stream. We're here for you. We love this country and we want development for Ghana. If it's peaceful, if it's good for everybody, why not? Everybody will want to go home. Would you guys want to go home? If you agree with me, you can call and say what is on your heart, what is on your mind, or you can give me a thumbs up here on Facebook. We love you guys. But also, what I see about this president said he's tried to project it's all like a large, huge thing, but like in short, so he can complete some of them. Which I know, say in the future, he will have more to do. What do you think about that?
A good thing because now they have to more reopen some of the projects. A bit is a hospital. When you talk about hospital, there were major places, say 3 or 4 buildings. You have to get the emergency, you have to get the labor ward, you have to get maybe surgery or whatever department. You have to get which is like clinics, ICU and those things. This recovery, and then you have a recovery area. What you said. These are the 4 buildings you need, in the ground for a hospital.
Yeah.
All right. At the point of say we are more walls, they pray, and then as time goes on,
you build on.
That.
Okay.
Yes, but the problem is when they want to do it, they want to do it big.
That's my issue. Like, you want to do a big project that it's like never ending thing. It will go on and on and on and never ends.
That's the whole thing, because emergency ward, aside that, if you have a confined block A, block B, block C, 7D floor, A floor, 7th floor. What I said, good. But as time goes on, what you need is maybe between 3 to 4 buildings
to start with.
At the hospital, 3 to 4 buildings to start with. You got your emergency, you got your accident, you got your labor ward, and then you got your recovery. What I say, as time goes on, now we see the come. But when they make the project so big, I don't know how.
Wow.
So I don't know how. Which are according maybe not because the project in the but some of the projects we are committing a commission long time. Commitment launching long time. I just start to cry issue. But because the dream is so big in Intino, and why not talking. So, I love what they are doing, especially the catching off, hospital, many the way, we see the building, the short building. That's something to start with. And then after, when you want to go to the ward, now pursue the you go to see Abonsan ward, you're talking about years, 2-3 years.
Pause here for me. Hello? Mpachodini baby Afrefi.
Hello, good evening, good night, National America. Good night. Yes.
Is it evening where you are?
Minister Usu.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ernest.
It's night. It's midnight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's afternoon here, so whatever greetings we respond back. So good night to you, sir.
Yeah. I'd love to contribute to the program.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, we as Ghanaians, we as Ghanaians have to
please
call the spade a spade.
Okay, go on to talk. Can you lower what you're watching on, because we're getting that feedback, and just continue talking.
I'm trying to off it.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Yes, it's fine. Go on.
I'm still facing a problem. I think it's okay now.
Yeah, just go on.
Good. Concerning Mahama, the way Mahama talks is very, 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 very. I don't want to use bad words because he's more his miles are ahead of me, and I have to give him the maximum respect.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But in certain times, Mahama talks like he has never been on the seat before. During his, I wish maybe Alban Kingsmore, Alban Bagbin, or Spio Gabra, or any of them could have talked this way. But for him talking this way is quite ridiculous. Yeah, because you have been on the seat and then you have everything at your disposal. You are now promising heaven and earth, whereas you cannot offer.
Yeah.
Look, if Mahama has done something, if he has executed a little bit of what he should have done, Nana would have gone miles away. Nana is giving free water. Nana is giving less 50% of light and others taking it for free. Nana is giving, how do I say, free education. The money the man has invested in education alone. Imagine if you are to use that money to construct roads. All those monies are in the pocket of parents. Sometimes you sit down and you hear chief saying, and I should come and build toilets for them, build this fund for them. Indeed, people, guys, they are paying taxes, right? We accept it. But imagine here in Europe, in America where you are. Look at how things go.
Yeah.
The black man wants everything for free.
I know, huh?
You can rely on your resources, but the resources will never and never satisfy until we try to. Upon how rich America is, anything that you do in America, you pay tax. Here in Europe,
there's
you
nothing
pay tax.
free. Nothing is free here.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
And we Africans, Ghanaians especially, we develop horizontal, we don't develop vertical. In Europe, in America, look at the kind of skyscrapers we have. So for you to give electricity is very easy to give electricity. Obi sit down wa Ghana, we sit down wa Hana Bakwa Kwesi wa Hana Bakwa Kwesi wa ha.
It's all over the place, huh?
All over the place. Uma we kania, just oko koma kwa me kania koma fia kania koma we kania. It's just a African mentality, mami. If you confirm Yesu Christ besi sunas ya support here, it is never going to be well.
Well, that's why we're here to educate our people. And internet to start this advocation, to tell them to change their mindset.
A plus here. You the same A plus. My question to A plus. And then who you what can you tell sharp and feed the oye sign your my way. And if it has gone well with him, Sankasikana open and say for was I call Libun and say for Kedemana, I will A plus become happy.
No.
Now, when sending in our bed in a binuso in a beadi. It is bit by bit. So, we are trying to. MPP doesn't give me 1 cent, nothing, not even a peso. But said now, can I like you always say, submission say, fear. Never better than a home like Tima Soria for Sunoma Jumana.
No way.
I'll go back. Well, anything no. You be a war, baby say, me, I like a program like this. We should try to educate the people. They should, and one day, penalty many once, 20 million once. Who South Korea? South Korea started with education. We have to build human resource. We shouldn't always rely on our natural resources.
Yeah.
But with and then you chew oil, you chew your crude oil because South Korea refining your sound the very expensive.
That is sad.
Rollins time. Rollins international for 19 good years. We used to ship raw materials to Europe. Cocoa anyway. Almost detective price my. They never think see a bit near turning a raw product into a finished product and sell. The man is in and is trying to do all these things, and yes, still we see people. Let's say the name Mahama Kasa. I say, and Juma will be in Juma be any. Juma or Kasa Juma your boy. Open also be creating 1 million jobs also by creating. No be creating will find. The other time I was listening to Sammy Jeffrey or say, Omoba number be creating Juma na. I don't remember say a government work we say no they be running shift. When you see wait me run shift, why didn't you run the shift and I'm run the shift? Yeah, how come say I was listening to Mami Nana Jane, Nana Opoku Ajiman.
Yeah.
Or say legacy debt to mujawo for education sector no. Headmasters and headmistresses and a far student, a far teachers, they were not giving clearance. How can the whole minister say they were not giving clearance?
What?
My dear, the worker no cry.
No.
They contradict themselves every time.
You know, this is what I'll say. Me, I know. If you have committed the mistake, accept it, apologize, and move on.
Accept it. My dear, can Okra is a United States, a Mahama bit as a president.
Oh no.
Automatically cover resign.
No, have you even seen, say, even a British way or big Jina and I saw war in power, no Luswa? Do they go back again? No, they don't.
Never.
And what I keep saying, and this is the first time I'm going to say it, and I'll say it because it has to stop in Ghana, which I know the former president, Papa J, have said it. To me, my part, I see the NDCs have made a mistake with their choice of a flag bearer.
I keep commenting on all the social platforms, telling them NDC made a mistake by choosing Mahama. They made a mistake by choosing Mahama. They have fine gentlemen like Spio Gabra, Bagby, Professor Joshua Labi. All those people should have come and it should have helped them. But for what they are doing, my dear, young cousin back on Ukraine, Jew. Every MPs, the check and balances that the constitution doesn't work. It works for the poor people, but the higher people it doesn't work. It doesn't go against them at all.
Yeah.
And how come see a very cheap Mr. Boachi Ejako, former energy minister? On we say I quite remember say. Kujeto ana sa northern region, north for baby MP Bako Hassan Ayarega also. And also the car say Mr. Boiteja Kwamobu Amomo a bribe. I think you remember in 2017. Emo from Mr. Boiteja ko. Amu koye hwimo sina enya no kware. Those MPs were left off the hook. Nothing happened to them.
Wow.
Recently, Inusa Fuseni Aba Bejina say MPP paying for be the 26 million pounds. My dear, the highest pound can see a woman 50 pounds. It is because of big 26 million pounds. Imagine the amount of note or big also. So now to make us say, I'm a chin or Yuki, woman, you can buy quite to swim or set there some normal canon with me. So any evidence be here. Inusa Hussein is walking free on the street and nothing has happened to him.
Wow.
And you know, waka, I know him, I come on your entina. But for some people, how long in a baby and send it near the assembly? Canada Japan, Eki, Ekasatia judge, your trainer boss, you cocoon. They say, a Kebinumudia, a year Juma, the Kebinumudia, near Juma. That is the Ghana we are. On NDC, they are noted for violence in NDC for Kasa and Kasa, NDC for Kasa and Job no go scot free. Man, it can never happen this way. Say, you train me will say, when you try one on Mrs. Sumia, you try and yes, you. It's very bad.
It is. That is why we are here and we'll speak against it. We'll always say the truth. Thank you so much for your contribution. Because
I thank you for giving me your platform. God bless you.
God bless you too. And thank you for listening to us, even though it's midnight out in Spain. Stay blessed and stay safe. And we're here every Saturday. Same time. Hopefully you'll join us again next week.
I'll subscribe so that you can send me notification and I'll be watching you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, follow us on Facebook and follow us on subscribe to our YouTube channel too. All right.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye. Wow. So Ghanaians, there you have it. We are Ghanaian Fred. We are here for you. This is the People's Station, your number one station. The Truth Matters. We always want to send the truth across. We're here to inform and educate. We love this country. We want what is best. But we don't want it to be a country where it only works for the 1%. Those only in a memo. Omo pene worth momo. Omo mafana akana omo tu abanama omo to work and omo de nothing. and omudi omuti pempem ekoba. No. It was so bia enyane fresh air. And plus, to own it, be responsible. Checks and balances will keep on advocating for that as well, and for national policy. Checks and balances, because your constitution is say it works for some. Obi penyi bi yed bibi odiska ni way or no de ni eja no cost free. Nebi obi a oni ske bia na say le wekodi adwuma musika na mrani nedi. Na men ka say wo say you good so kodi adwuma musika no. And also na enye. You have to stand up for the truth and own it. Be responsible. Be accountable. Please. Sly Bremo.
Mami, I made the Indian of friend. In fact, he said the near can Ghana no be cancer or can wa.
No co.
No co. So go who fear or go who fiends, or kun or kun qua, or do go to fear so do I go to fear sing. I mean, you can't do what, baby, I don't know how now. But you must say, Nipana or kind of you must only try the family.
Nothing.
What I said, so could to be an anamica said, Obi could take action, near the air by yourself. And when you part away, I'm what you say, when you saw or by Soriati, I know so big to know, Tino, he say, but young assem now kind. Now, there be a make us say, Ghana no, I ain't the papa, dear. I ain't your idea.
No.
Now say, I'm fond of cry more man one. A bedroom baby in Quarano, mobile case, papa, and turn no moody. I could share no moody and to know. So why in trap? To say the former president can say one fan trona and frafra, Ubian will be duet. But you say, Nipanos who's a wedding trap. GD woman in a trap.
And idea, young Renaya bit. I'll let you give your final comment. So we'll call it a
day. Best say in Ghana Ghana for in some question for so at two form. Junjun say Nipa and some worker and no correct and I know correct. Wow, Jabia. Who kwaya befaso awatuaba emfa basabasa nkotoaba
no
who said uma obi etutugu waso ema okutu anamo bi ewo atutrasem ho a ta wo hwere ho kwa sebe no ne ba besi ta wo hwere ho kwa wobusuafo ena ode asem ato so oma ena ade asem ato so nti Ghana ni bia wo hwe me bremu bo homodin trafie bompaye didi na me Edana suwa na wako tuaba. Enko ye basabasa biya na hwirunko. Na sede bi American. O mani here vote. O party ni so here vote. Na minchira bibia. That's a
Yo, Sly, you know what I say. For always joining this show, and I know with you this show will be great and go really far. And to our audience on the radio, we really appreciate you guys for listening. And to our viewers on Facebook and YouTube, you guys, what else can I say? I really appreciate you. Without you, we wouldn't be doing this. We love this country. We want what is best for everybody. If it's good for them, and I'm here, and I weigh Pabwa, and I weigh school fees, and I say, I have come on best and will be a few because we have more to take care of here. And so if it works for them, it will work for us too. We will all be free and share for each other to be free. And you know, Yadomo, love somebody out there and save a life by wearing your mask, because this corona thing is still here. It hasn't gone anywhere. I had a video that I wanted to show, but because of our time, we'll do that next week. It's still Domestic Violence Awareness Month here in the United States, and I had a video that I wanted to talk about on that, but this Saturday being the last day of the month, I'll bring that and we deliberate on that. Take care. We thank our camera crew, all our team that made this possible. Our group out in Ghana, Kofi Ghana and Kwame Ajenum. We appreciate you guys too. Take care and stay blessed. Yawada Sende, Media Nisika.